Go. We're live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Pyramid Stream and the Gilded Mimic Network. It is very awesome to see you all. Hello, the LBs. Hello, Wolfsong. Hello, Clairecat. We have Castellum. Hello, Castellum. You're right at the top again. You weren't first today.
I cheated. Sorry.
Everyone I can see. I think that's pretty much everyone. Hello,
Roseworth is
everyone.
with us.
Oh, snacks.
Yeah.
Someone has snacks. That is a good idea. The LBs have snacks.
Hey.
Awesome.
Best decision you've made today.
And Clairecat has a box of chocolates, which is also a good decision.
And we have pizza.
And
Someone
David
has
has pizza.
David will
Yeah.
shortly have pizza. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Would people like to introduce themselves? Bear, would you like to go first?
Or me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm Felicia. I'm a female tiefling, cleric, level 2. And I can't remember what I was doing last time other than following Ghana into a pub, which is probably
Yeah.
a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Pubs are
pretty
good.
much followed Ghana into a pub. Kate.
Hey, I'm Kate. I am playing Olive Redmoon, who is a half-elf ranger, currently in the pyramid looking for his dad.
Awesome. David.
Hi, I'm David. I'm playing Valdry, who is a rock gnome artificer who is currently, I believe, in a room not quite believing someone's telling him the full truth.
Yes, we'll get to that. I'll tell you what was happening before we. Right, Brian.
Hello, I am Anirin, a bard. And you'll know that because I'm awesome. And I shall also be singing at you every once in a while and generally getting up to shenanigans.
Yeah, that sounds like a bard.
But a
Andrew.
useful one.
Yes. Andrew.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play Ghana, and last time I fought a pirate for about 2.5 hours of real time.
It wasn't quite
Just-
2.5 hours. It was about 2.
Honestly, I felt last stream it could have been summed up really neatly by getting one of those old. Do you remember those old boxing games where you had the two guys, red guy and the blue guy, and it's like until one of their heads falls off. Do you remember that game?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how
Rock'em
last week
sock'em
felt
robots,
to
buddy.
me. But I made a really good friend out of him. He was a really great guy. Really fantastic pirate, and I killed him. He was my best friend.
Awesome. And hello, Lieutenant Colonel Smash, I'm assuming.
Hey,
And
what's up, Smash?
another unique hello as well. Disjointed, the delayed speech. I don't-
Delayed speech.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused by that. Is the sound not working properly?
I'm guessing our video's going faster or slower than our sound. But only Lieutenant Colonel Smash can tell us. Nice Simpsons reference.
And it's working for Castellum. You might need to refresh Lieutenant Colonel Smash. Oh no, okay, audio is perfect. Okay, I thought for a second there we were off. That's fine. All right, if everyone else says it's okay as well, it's probably not us. Awesome. But yes, hello, new people.
Yeah, Smash is another streamer who's kind of awesome. So
Cool.
Yeah,
so
Let us
happy
know what
you're
you
here,
We
stream.
buddy.
love awesome people here.
Let us know what you stream. Oh, okay. Brian, you were being
He was, yeah.
awesome. So yeah, previously on the pyramid, you guys had come up to this floor, and then by the desk over here, you had met Lyra, and then she talked to you for a bit, and then you gave her a purple the broken purple gemstone necklace, and then she ran off crying because that proved that her brother Jeff was dead. And then she directed you to the shop and to the pub, inn, tavern, whatever you want to call it. And I believe then, who have we got on the top floor? Alev and Anurin and Valdry had a conversation with our shopkeeper person. And he was clearly lying about something to do with a token machine. And the tokens that you can put into it.
Right. Because he has a shopping list
Mm-hmm.
where
And
he
he
will
buys
buy
all sorts of wooden
tokens.
tokens.
But he said, yeah, you stick it in the token machine and oh, never mind.
Yeah.
So I believe that means that we shall not trust him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a bunch of you passed your
Hey.
insight checks and realised that you shouldn't trust him.
And a bunch of us are in the pub, and
the rest
I'm
of you
not
are in the
aware
pub.
of any of this.
Not aware of any of it.
If the
Yeah.
bard goes in there, he won't be aware of anything for the next 5 hours.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much where you're at. Oh, and I think I said that the door over the stairs closed and had a snowflake on it, but that the winter has crept up the stairs, and this room over here is slightly snowy and slightly wintry.
Are we on level 3 or 4?
You are on level 4.
Cool.
Is this
Okay.
door chained shut and everything as well?
That's the door that is chained shut. I think that's pretty much everything that you
Yeah, I
need
think
to
it was.
know.
Okay. So
What
Well, the
size?
people in. Oh no, go on.
Sorry.
Go for it.
I was just thinking in terms of just as a character, because I've player, I forgot. Is the symbol any particular size, or have we inspected the columns that are closed, or the walls that are closed to thing at any point?
What, over the door, over the stairs
Yeah.
rather? It's kind of
Have
like
we
the stairs are
inspected
in a
it?
sort of box, and then the wall comes down in front of the stairs. So it's not really a door so much as a wall, but the wall has a giant snowflake symbol on it.
Ah, cool. Thank you.
It's all right. And that's happened on every floor. There's been a wall's come up or down, and it's had a symbol on it.
Yeah. Level 2 entry was a symbol of a sun. Level 3 entry was a symbol of a leaf. And level 3 entry was a symbol of a snowflake. Level 4 entry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my inventory. I made notes there.
Awesome. I'm glad someone made a note.
Despite
Garner
Valdry being
did-
obsessed with paper, he made no notes.
although he did try and
Alan-
draw the characters that were killing us, but that's
Actually, in fairness, Valdry probably played notes. I didn't
Yes.
make notes.
oh,
Yeah, you're going to have to make notes if you think your character did, because I'm not going to remind you, even if your character should have done it.
Well, poor Valdry. And have blank spots.
Garner can't read. He has no notes.
That's fine. Sorry, what were you going to say, Kate?
I was just like, Alan was just keen to buy some more arrows. 'Cause,
Okay, you could do that. I can't remember how much I said there were.
they're one for 20. It's 1 gold piece, 3 silver pieces.
Yep,
Uh,
feel free
but
to do that.
he would like 40 arrows.
Okay,
He's,
so 2 gold pieces and 6 silver pieces.
Yeah.
This is floor 4 shop
Yep,
list that we
yeah, it's the floor
received
4
last week.
shop list, which I gave you access to last week. And the shop owner does buy other stuff, not just the wooden tokens, but it's just he'll come up with a price if you wanted to sell something.
Yeah.
Can Valdry just ask him, so where are you going to use the tokens?
You put them in chests.
I don't believe you on the chests.
Are you actually going to say that?
Yeah.
I think you said you didn't believe him last time. I think he folded his arms across his chest and was just kind of grunted at you, as if to say, what are you going to do about it?
I could make it worth your while telling me what you actually do with them.
Make a persuasion check. All right, then.
That's
What
good.
kind of worth my while?
Well, that will depend on how good your information is.
I'm not going to talk.
I can give you 1 gold piece.
Not even close. Not even close.
That's all right. I'm sure I can work it out.
People are suggesting you just punched him.
I just punch him. Yeah. You could if you
Don't do
would.
it. I need to buy stuff off that guy before the thing. But I'm in the pub
Hi,
right now.
gaming ferret mum.
Hey, hi, gaming
Right.
ferret mum.
Yeah. Do you guys in the pub want to do anything?
Yes, I've been wanting to do something for ages because
Okay.
we finished on the shop people last time. I've been sort of like, I want to talk, I want to talk, I want to talk.
Let's do something in the while Valdry figures out how he's going to persuade the.
I mean, basically, the thing is, everything I want to do is probably irrelevant. I just want to gas off to Rodhorn, Lyra, and Ariana about how awesome De Ale was. But
Okay.
anyway, so I'm going to seeing as Lyra's crying her eyes out, I'm going to go to Rodhorn and sort of show him my really nice pirate's hat and pirate's jacket, and I'm going to go, did you know about De Ale, chap?
I did.
Oh, you won't believe this. I had the most amazing fight with him and I killed him. He was so impressed with me. He gave me a big thumbs up when he died. He was great
That's
guy,
just
great
grand.
guy.
That's just grand. Would you like a drink?
Oh, I'd love a drink. I'd love a drink. And I'm going to again, I'm not really good with money in this, so I'm just going to sort of pull out coins randomly and just sort of show them to the barkeeper. Just sort of like,
Let me find the list. He's gonna give you a mug of ale, and then he's gonna pull a silver piece out of your hand.
okay, and then I'm going to give him another silver piece.
Okay.
And say, that one's for you. We should drink to his memory.
Cool. Awesome. He gets himself another mug of ale, but then he hands it to Lyra.
I tentatively raise my glass at Lyra and sort of go, I hope De Ale's death isn't troubling you.
Not Dale, no. Jeff.
Oh. Who is
hi,
Je-
2G6. Sorry. Jeff was the guy with the purple gemstone who you told her died.
Oh, no. I was just asking her directly because
okay.
I never went up
Sorry.
to the top room. I'm getting way too into the roleplay element here.
Right.
I know which rooms I was and wasn't in last week, and I wasn't in that room when it happened. Therefore, I know
Okay.
nothing.
You know nothing. Awesome. Would anyone else like to do anything?
Felicia would do. Sorry, go, Aleph.
Aleph has wandered in up to the bar, and he's going to say,
"Thank you for the bits, 2G6."
Amazing, thank you.
Sorry.
Yay! Excuse me. Is there a barmaid here called Steve? I understand. My friend seems to think that she might know where my dad is.
I'm afraid not, love. I was not expecting that one. No,
Have you seen my dad?
No, I don't think so. I can't even keep this accent up anymore. No.
I'll have a pint of ale then.
All right.
Pulls out a silver piece.
Oh, thank you. Another unique for the gifted sub as well.
They've somehow gifted a tier 1 sub to me, though.
Well, thanks for following. That's cool still. Awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you. Epic. Anyway, sorry, what are we doing? Oh yeah, Rodhorn.
Looking for Steve.
Yeah, looking for Steve. Rodhorn gets you a drink as well for a silver piece.
Gonna sit there and nurses a pint of ale.
Awesome.
Ooh, and another follow from another unique.
Oh, and thank you for the follow as well. Right. Yeah, do you guys want to do anything else? Do you want to try and persuade Andil to tell you anything, Valdry?
Yeah, Valdry's going to go, so it's not worth gold, but could I make you something?
What can you make?
Well, what sort of things are you interested in? I'm an artificer. I can make all sorts of things.
What would he be interested in? That's a good question. That is a really good question. Any tools? Anything that you can make that would make it easier to live up here?
What do you? I'm trying to see what you actually have around you.
You have
Pretty
any
much
rope?
the stuff on that list. There's rope. There's some weapons. There's a few tools and stuff. There's potion flasks and paper and books and not much else. Oh, and cloth on the far table.
Do you have any beds or anything anywhere?
Yes, there is a hole in the door for which is here.
There's a hole in the door?
The door for which is here.
Now I've got to work out something. So,
While you're thinking about that, David or Valdry, one of you is thinking about it.
Yeah.
I think we're both hoping to be thinking about it.
Felicia is going to go up to Rodhorn and
Mhm.
say, "Have you seen any tieflings around here? Any other tieflings?
No, not tieflings. Not around here.
So this floor is safe."
Yes, it's a safe floor. And Lyra is going to finally stop crying, have a swig of her drink, and then she's going to notice your silver rabbit, and she's going to be like, "Did you get that from Dale? Is that one of his rabbits?"
Yes, this here is Quicksilver.
You've tamed one of his rabbits.
Well, it's not biting me, so I'm assuming that means it's tamed.
Could we possibly buy it from you?
Why?
Because it heals.
Yeah, that's kind of why we want to keep hold of it.
Oh, okay. I guess, but are you leaving the pyramid now? Are you done?
No. I'm still looking for my dad.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen my dad?
No, I'm afraid not. Though I could check my list of the people that have come through. Would you like me to check my list?
Oh, yes, list, yes.
She heads back to her desk and checks the list of names on her desk. Probably asks you what your dad's name is first.
Colin the Barbarian.
She goes and checks her list, and then she comes back, and then she's like, "No, I'm sorry, we didn't have a Colin come through."
Sometimes known as Cole the Skull Crusher.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
Not that one either.
Felicia, thinking about it, goes, "Is there another way into the pyramid? Could they have skipped this floor?" Because he's now interested in Alev's search.
You can't skip any floors in the pyramid. An inspiration, Alev, for her dad's name, his dad's name. And could Lyra put a good word in with the weaponsmith dude if you give her Quicksilver from the LBs as a suggestion? Maybe, maybe not.
Felicia will also have a thought, and she'll look down at her pendant. And what color is her pendant again?
You're red. All of you guys have got red ones.
Felicia will go, "Why is the other metal chain that we found purple? Well, we've got red ones."
The pyramid gives out different colors, and there's different floors, and depending on which color you have, depends on which floor you get to go to. If you have purple, you get to go to the red floors and the blue floors. You get to choose.
Wow. There's blue floors. Where do I find another pendant?
You have to find it in the chests or on a monster, or if people are selling one.
Thank you. Will it take me somewhere else if I use it to exit the pyramid? I used the red one.
No, you always go back to where you came from. Always.
I hope there's no one waiting for me. And Felicia will back away.
Okay.
Garner, meanwhile, has wandered over to the shop now with his mug of ale and is perusing things.
Okay.
He doesn't bother with the list of items, but his eyes get caught by a very fetching suit of scale mail,
Okay.
and he's going to go over, pick it up, test its weight, and go, this feels very medium instead of heavy. And then he's going to look at Andil, and he's going to look through his money again, and I'm going to look through my money again because I forget how much of it I actually have. And he's going to, again, sort of hold up this scale mail and start with the same thing as before, just pulling out coins sort of
Okay.
right and center. He's also going to hulk up the big suit of chainmail he took from De Ale and sort of be like, is this good? I don't need this, but I would love one of these.
Okay, let me just look up what chainmail is worth because I forgot. Does not say.
Ooh.
Anyone got the player's handbook?
I do. Let me open it.
It's just priceless. It's fine.
I have both of the other manuals sitting right here, but I don't have the player's handbook right beside me. I even have that page marked. That's done me.
There's Google.
75 gold pieces for chainmail.
Okay, he is willing to swap the chainmail for the scale mail.
Because I don't have any ideas of value and don't really get that it's worth more, I am probably just going to go straight for that.
Straight swap?
And go, yeah,
Straight?
sure.
Straight swap.
And I'll swap in the chainmail and I'll get myself some scale mail, and now I'll spend the rest of the session trying to work out how to put this into my Roll20 character sheet. So nice seeing you all. I'm going to be very quiet.
Lyra did just say you can't skip floors, but the ones you go to depend on your pendant. There are different. No, I'm not going to say. Don't worry. The players can't work that out. They didn't ask
That
question.
is exactly a question Audrey wanted to ask, but was in the wrong room.
Yeah.
So Valdry, however, is going to go, I can make you a bow that never runs out of arrows.
All right then.
I'll need a bow.
Andal laughs at that and says, how do I know you'll make it work?
How do I know you'll tell me useful information?
Well, I'm the one with something you want.
Do you want a bow that never runs out of arrows?
Well, it would be nice, but I can live without it.
Yeah, I can work stuff out.
Awesome. Is that where that conversation's ending?
Well, if he hasn't got a bow for me to do anything with, I'm not giving him a bow.
Great.
Cool.
Oh,
We've recently had a long rest, haven't we?
Yeah, you had a long
Yeah.
rest right before you came up the stairs.
Yeah, we
You
stupidly
do
had a
not
long rest
need to
just
have a
before
long
we came up
rest.
to the floor with the wind.
They were free beds. Here, I bet they cost money.
Yes. If you wish to use the inn, you will have to pay Rodhorn.
Oh.
And Urin was going to say something and I interrupted, I think.
Okay.
no, Brian and Urine had thoughts on things. Yes, and Urine has thoughts. Perhaps, good sir, blacksmith, perhaps if I performed for you a comedic or storytelling or song, perhaps you'd be more likely to impart information. I can entertain for you.
It'll depend how entertained I am, but I'm really entertained by chat right now because apparently Castellan has said congratulations in Urin on having thoughts. The LPs have said, so tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Weapons guy clearly doesn't get that reference. Yeah, it's aspiration for Castellan. Yeah, go on then. Give it a go.
So there I was, deep in the heart of a cavern. And there lay before us a priestess. And this priestess did say unto us, "You are not to be here." And I said, "You're damn right I'm not supposed to be here. Where's the damn inn?" Well, apparently that's the wrong thing to say to a high priestess who is in the middle of sacrificing a young damsel in distress. Now, mind you, I also noticed that the priestess had many snakes hanging out of her head. It's a good thing I was so sheet-faced that I was damn near blind. And I staggered my way, rapier in hand, and I said, "If you don't give me that lass, I'm going to And then I threw up on her.
So gross.
Now, this delayed and distracted her enough that she did drop the dagger, and I was like, "Ha-ha! Huzzah! You have dropped it! Ha-ha!" Unfortunately, the dagger fell right onto the damsel in distress, thus impaling her, and she died.
How did you get out?
Yes, well, there I was. With a very angry, very alluring woman, even with the snakes coming out of her head. I assumed that the middle one was actually her, because I was seeing 3 or 4 or 5 all at the same time. And I was like, if I could count the number of... there were lots of breasts. I remember this. And then I said to myself, surely there must be an inn behind that door. What door, you ask? It was the door that led to the, this lady's inner sanctum. And there I found my ex-wife! My ex-wife?
Yeah.
Which one?
That's a good question. Not quite sure. Hell, we might have still been married. So anyway, there she was, naked as a jaybird. I always wondered about that phrase, naked as a jaybird. Why do we know that a jaybird is naked? Perhaps the feathers are actually like a cloth, or some such thing that they put on in the winter. Yes, well, there was my ex-wife.
Okay.
And that was pretty much it. And then she kind of snuck me out. I did have to make love to her once or twice or 3 times. I was actually there for a week. And I barely maintained semblance of stamina.
Great.
I think that's why she finally let me go.
Okay.
End of story.
Andal goes to clap for a moment, and then he kind of pauses and is a bit like, "Well, that's not what I expected. That's
but it
definitely
was
not what I
entertaining."
expected." But entertaining, awkward. Not true. Clearly not true.
Haha! But I have rolled a 16.
I've rolled a 16 for performance. Entertaining nonetheless.
Well, was that at disadvantage or not?
I played it on my shiny new lute that I got from the pyramid.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, just reading the comments because there were quite a few comments during that.
And a new follower. Thank you, Mataraxia. If I said that
Awesome.
rightly.
Why?
Yay.
Judy6 has said, why did they allow Anirin to tag along? He sounds like a possibility. He has had some very epic moments. And no, they don't really have a choice. Anirin just follows. Yeah. No,
It
he
is
does
because
kind
I
of
am
help.
to save them. I could not let them wander alone and get all the glory for themselves. I must have stories to tell
Yes.
upon my exit.
All right. Andal at this point is going to be like, right, you lot are clearly something short of something, and I don't think we really want you to stick around on this floor. So follow me.
Are we being kicked
Guys.
out?
No, he sighs. He says, follow me. And then he comes out to here and he goes up to the door and he unlocks the padlock with a key that he pulls from his pocket and unlocks the chain on the door and says, you guys can continue. Normally, we tell everybody that this is the end of the line and we send them away again because this place is just a death trap. But you guys, well, you look like you can handle it, let's say, and off you go.
Hang on a minute. The guy I don't trust, who's obviously refusing to tell me anything, is now opening a locked door and saying, "Go on through." Okay.
Are they going to tell the rest of the party what's happening?
I don't know. Are you? Are you going to try and go through the door without them?
Garner's going to fold his arms and just ask the question which has been on his mind for a while, except Andal's just walked away.
Oh, no,
Very
sorry.
rude of him. Now I have to go and chase him back to
No,
his
sorry.
shop. Come
I'll
back!
bring you back.
I will stand. You will hear me out. So Garner's going to fold his arms again now that Andal's come back from the shop again, and he's going to just sort of say, "So, if this place is so dangerous, what are you guys doing here?"
That's a good question. This is a safe floor. This is the only floor we've come across so far that's safe.
What? So, were you adventurers like us? Did you just take one too
Yeah.
many arrows to the knee and stop?
Well, sort of. But then there was no one on this floor, so we set up a shop and we set up an inn, and everything was just here already.
What?
How
The
did you
inn
just-
was already here.
Yeah, the buildings and the beds.
And what about De Ale? Because he said the pyramid was like his mum and his dad.
He did, yeah. Yeah, he says that. Kind of.
So
Dale was here already. Dale was here already.
Oh, okay, okay, interesting. How long has he? How long have you guys been here?
A couple of months.
And shop's doing good business, is it?
Relatively good business. The pyramid moves around, then you get a new influx of people like yourselves, and then yeah, some of them move on.
Garner's
Some
going
of
to
them go
scratch his
home.
head then and then go, so I'm still new to this whole money thing, but out in the forest, money didn't mean much because you can't use money to catch food to eat. So what do you use money for here? It's not like there's towns or places where you can trade with.
Well, all the people coming through.
Yeah, but what do you do with the money they give you? What do you use that for?
Well, one day we'll leave with it.
Oh, so you can leave.
Yes. You put your gemstone in one of those pedestals and you go right back to where you came from.
Oh yeah, that happened to me once. I remember suddenly. So your just whole thing is just make a load of money and then
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah. Isn't that why everyone's here?
I don't
No.
really know what money is very much.
I am here for adventure, so that I might have a tale to tell.
At which point Andal points at the
tell.
door again, as if to say, well, there you go. Next floor.
Can Malcolm
Right.
just interject with a question?
Mm.
Go. You said this was a safe floor when you arrived, and
Yeah.
yet you now say this door leads to death, and
Well, it's
you've
because
locked it. What's
it leads
changed?
to the next floor.
Ah, so there's stairs beyond this door,
Yeah.
and yet there's no chests or token places.
He goes big sigh again and says, the token machine is also in there.
Ah, thank you. I'm going to open the door.
Oh, did they
Inspiration
say
Ghana, by the
token
way.
machine?
You see what looks like a storeroom. There's a whole bunch of stuff stored in here on the shelves, food mostly, drink, alcohol. And Andal is like, that's ours, don't touch that on your way through. And then at the back of the room, there is a pile of stones, like built up, like rubble there, and a bunch of other stuff. And the token machine is this thing here, just because it looks a bit like a giant wheel that is on the wall. And underneath the wheel is like a small chute. And then underneath the chute is like a box with a cushion in it to catch everything that falls out of the chute. And on the wheel are a bunch of different pictures, and they match some of the symbols that you have on the wooden tokens you have. But there's a whole array of different pictures on there. I could list some off for you.
Right. Anurin is not going to wait, and he is walking right on up to it.
Are
If
you
he
going to
can
get the rest
chase-
of the group?
Val's
No.
far too interested in the mechanism.
Alan's kind of got bored and has wandered out, wondering
Okay.
what's going on.
Haha, Valdry, take a drawing of this. And I'm going to walk up to it, and I have on my person
Mhm.
a token that I am scrolling down to see. I have a wooden token with a cloak on it.
Okay.
So I am going to see if there seems to be a place for me to put this token in
Yep.
that would.
Right in the very center, there is a a token-sized slot for you to stick it into. Right in the center
Aha!
of all the images.
Yes, I'm going to stick my thing in that hole.
Okay.
Valdry's going to put his pen and paper away.
Right.
Like, I was going to draw that, but
Oh,
I mean, to clarify, I'm putting my token into the machine in
Awesome.
hopes that it will give me back something.
It does give you back something.
Gonna have to do an agility check. Thank you. Yes.
You put the token in, and there is a bit of a clink and clunk, and then the wheel by itself just starts spinning, and then eventually it stops. And then the moment it stops, a package, a flat package wrapped up in brown paper, comes out the chute and lands in the box below.
Ha ha! Look at this! I have made the machine work! I am going to open my package. Look at this! Draw me like one of your French girls there, Valdry.
You open it. Thank you. For
Amazing.
More bits, 2G6. You open it up, and you have a very, very fine looking cloak. And it is a cloak of protection.
Yes! The bard needs this, so he doesn't get hit again.
Yep. So it's +1
So-
to armor class.
With a flourish, I will whoosh, whoosh, a couple times with a flap, and in fact, watch this. I'm gonna make it a boom. It was a
Okay.
performance, and it was mediocre. It really was.
You just catch Valdry with one of the swishes as you do it, and smack Valdry in the face slightly. But otherwise,
Really?
it's quite cool.
By the way, Felicia will look down at Aleph and say, "Do you still have shoes?"
I just have really small dead pirate shoes. That makes
You nicked the
that makes
pirate
sense.
boots.
I nicked the pirate's boots, but I also have a token for boots. New boots. Alev's gonna run in and stick his token in the hole.
What, the boot token?
The boot token.
Yep. Okay, the same thing happens. There's a bit of a click and a bit of a clunk, and then the wheel spins. And then a slightly bigger, slightly chunkier package comes coming out the chute and hits into the cushion.
Alev's
Ooh,
gonna
Alex, get
open
his
the
dad.
package.
Oh no, his dad wouldn't fit.
He doesn't have
Um,
a dad
the package-
token.
It has a set of boots in there that
Woo.
are exactly the same as the boots you lost. I mean, literally exactly the same, down to the same amount of wear, the same amount of the wornness. They feel exactly the same as the
My
pair of
foot.
boots that you lost, of
My
which you still
foot.
have one. Can you do a perception check for me?
Perception.
Yes, these boots were
That's
made for
approved.
walking.
These boots were made for walking.
Okay.
11.
11.
Right, you seem to have hit it twice.
Right.
Okay.
But the first
11.
one
I'm
didn't
going to go
happen.
with the first one. I'm going to go with the first one. It's fine. You notice when you pick up the right boot, which is the one that you stood on the acid vial with, that there is a slight clink and it feels ever so slightly heavier.
He's going to put his hand into the boot and have a rummage around.
You pull out an acid vial.
Ooh. Might come in useful. He's going to put that in his pocket. And then he's going to
His boots on?
put his new boots on and offer the other ones to Anurin, who I think also eyed
Yeah.
the pirate boots.
And has also lost a boot.
Dear sir.
Would you like these?
Yes. Thank
You might want to clean them first.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
just,
Wait,
can I
wait,
just
wait.
say
Hang
that
on. Aleph did change his socks at least once. So, you know.
This month or this week?
Inside the pyramid.
Inside the pyramid.
so this
Yes,
week?
sir.
You sang the song about Aleph having smelly feet,
I
and then
did.
he immediately changed his socks.
And
Right.
threw them at it. Threw them
Yeah.
at Anurin.
Put them on his
Oh,
face
no,
while he was
sorry, that
sleeping.
wasn't that one.
Yes.
Garner, on seeing all the stuff which is going on and being very fascinated by all this, is then going to come along and go, oh, my turn, my turn. And he's going to dig into his pockets excitedly to bring out his own tokens that he has. And he has two.
Okay.
One of them is a bow token, which he places down.
Okay. Right. Let me just find that one.
That's the point. I think I've got a long sword token.
Bow.
While that's
You
happening,
stick
Felicia is just going to join in
the
because
bow in,
she's
and
alone.
out comes a big sort of box wrapped up in paper.
Exciting. Garner is going to attack the box.
Just attack it.
No, he's going to open it. Before you make me do a damage roll, which is going to take whatever's inside.
Inside, you find a crossbow, but it is a slightly different sort of crossbow. It has a slightly radiant glow to it.
Crossbow of glowiness.
Yeah, it's slightly radiant.
Oh, well, I am having that. I don't know how to use one of these very well, but I'm sure
I will tell
Anurin will
you that it
teach
is a
me.
crossbow of holiness, but you will have to use it to figure out what it does.
Or have someone
Or have
cast.
someone with some knowledge potentially identify it, look at it.
To be fair, I need to go back to these guys in a minute and ask about something else in that regard. But anyway,
I was
then
going to say, now that you've put in several tokens, you notice that the whole sort of area around you seems to feel suddenly a little bit warmer.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, it's just got slightly warmer, just noticeable enough that it doesn't feel quite so chilly.
Oh, I appear to have frozen.
you're fine here.
Oh,
Fine
okay.
on this end.
Yeah, it was
It's
only a
got
minor
warmer. You haven't frozen.
No. I feel invigorated. Okay, so I'm going to get my next token, and I'm going to sort of chance this because Garner doesn't know any better, and he's a little bit cheeky here. He's going to take the heart token that he took from the weird chessboard type thing, the Sudoku puzzle.
Okay.
So he's going to put the heart token on the thing and see what happens.
It spits it back out at you. Like like violently spits it back out at you.
Is that a dex check?
Yeah, go on, make a dex check.
I will make a dex check. Hold on. First dice roll of the day. Don't let me down.
Yeah,
It
it
let
hits
me
you in
down.
the chest. You take 1 damage.
Yo, with my new scale mail on?
Yeah.
I want a refund of that if that token is going to do damage to me. Okay. Yeah, so I take 1 damage. There we go. And I'm going to forlornly throw the heart token away, and then shuffle back off to Andil because I also remember that I want to buy some more rations.
Awesome. Did Andal have Russians on his list?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Garner doesn't know he saw the sandwiches in the sort of freezer aisle of his store.
Cool.
So they were, I think, one
8 silver pieces for each day's worth.
1 GP for each day's worth I've got.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong list.
Yeah. So
One gold
So we
pieces.
can buy.
I'm just going to do the
rations.
same thing again, where I just throw money at him until he gives
Okay.
me stuff, and then
How
top
many
back up.
rations do you want?
3.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take
Go
3
back
gold
up to
pieces
my
then.
full
That's
10.
fine.
How many rations does he have sitting there?
Say 15.
Oh.
But 3 have now been used, so 12 more.
12. Okay, I'll take 3 as well.
Oh, okay. So there's another 9 left.
Are these service station
They
prices?
are service station prices. They are a lot more expensive than it is in the player's handbook.
Garner has no idea
Alex?
about that.
Aleph will also take 3 then.
Okay, that leaves 6 left.
Voucher will go, these are how much? I've got enough.
Okay.
Felicia will go. I need rations. I'm down to 2. So
Oh, bless. There are 6
we'll take
more.
all 6.
Okay, right.
Oh, they have the same amount as me.
Inspiration from Claire Cat. Who's that for? Is that for Valdry? Possibly? No idea. We'll wait till she
We'll
says.
find out in a minute.
Yep, we'll find out in a minute. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyone else putting any more tokens in?
I
Go
get
on.
inspiration for being
Oh.
money savvy, apparently.
Aleph has a wooden token with a long sword on
Long
it.
sword on
So
it.
he's gonna
Okay.
eagerly put it in.
Awesome.
kind of
That's not what I
Fingers
wanted.
crossed for a really epic sword.
You put yours in, and out comes a really long, thin box this time.
It's like Christmas.
Yep.
Rip open the box.
Inside, you find an incredibly ornate, finely wrought longsword, but it is just a longsword.
Cool.
that was not a happy cool.
That was not a happy call. And you notice the room gets a little bit warmer again.
I'm starting to think maybe we shouldn't put too many more tokens in before we turn in. I mean, are we just slightly more? Are we sort of like in balmy tropics weather here? Are we?
It's beginning to feel more spring-like instead of like winter was coming.
Oh, okay. Spring is good. I like spring.
Curious.
I do want to go back to Andal again, though. I want to ask him or anyone about the shield I got, because I got a very special wolf's shield from one of the things. I want to just sort of go to him and say, one of your chests got me this shield, and I want to know more about it. And at the same time, if you know anything about my crossbow flashlight thing.
Andal's going to be like, you've been using the token machine, haven't you? Well,
no, I got it from a chest.
Okay, well, the pyramid it's like it knows things. So sometimes you get stuff that's just for you. So if you got the shield in a chest, did it have a +1 on it? The chest?
Yes.
Apparently, yes.
Then the shield is yours and it's not anyone else's.
Is it anything other than just aside from being lovely and looking wonderful, is it just a normal shield?
You'll have to use it and see what happens.
I'm then going to sort of think about that for a moment. And then apparently I'm making one more purchase because I don't. I mean, this feels like a barbarian thing to just buy all the weapons, but he is going to buy a longsword from Andil.
You don't want the longsword that Alev just looted.
Well, I assume that Alev wanted it. Like,
okay.
Unless Alev hears me going, I might need a longsword.
Ornate longsword. I'm not particularly attached. It doesn't do anything cool. It's just a sword.
It
It's
looks
not flabby
ornate.
or anything.
All right. And
so
Lyra
you
is
happy
gonna
to
be
just
like,
give that to me, are you?
Alan's going to give it to Ghana.
Lyra's going
thank
to
you.
notice that you're in the room. She's going to give Andal a look, which I think Ghana will see before he goes back in the room again. And then Lyra's going to be like, are you somehow making it warmer? It's been cold here for so long. Are you doing this?
Yes,
How?
it is the heat from our presence. Our mere sheer force of charisma, personality, and heat.
Wow.
Lyra's going to ignore you and then look to Alav and Felicia, who are also nearby, and say, same question, but seriously, what are you doing?
This will have gone. I don't know. You just walked in, got warmer. I've got this snowflake token, which is a tiny snowflake token. Do I do anything with it? Will this help cool it down? Is it too hot in here?
Are you showing her the snowflake bead or the snowflake thing that you got in your chest?
The bead.
The bead. Oh yeah, that opens the door. You can go back down with that. That's how you go down again.
Valdry's going to make a note, and so's David.
Why would we want to go back down?
Well, to get more chests, to I don't know, get fur, get another silver rabbit.
But we
when you go
killed
back
Dale downstairs.
No, you
Olive is
can't
gonna
kill
look
Dale. When you go back down,
protectively for
Dale will be there again.
Quicksilver.
Felicia will shout to Ghana.
Oh,
Do
bye,
you want to
another
go
unique.
talk-
Thanks for showing up.
Oh yeah, thank you, another unique, and thank you
Thank
for
you for
the
being number
gifted
one as
subscription.
well.
Yeah, sorry, Quicksilver should be there.
Mhm.
Um,
Felicia will go, Ghana. You know, Dale isn't dead, I think. I don't know.
Andrew, are you having trouble?
Am I having trouble?
Yeah, you're spamming the chat with
Am
Roll
I?
20 chance.
your Roll20 chat with.
How?
You
Oh,
must have
yeah.
clicked on a weapon.
Oh,
Wow. Oh, wow.
Wait, what am I doing?
I don't know. Would you like to fix
I
that
think I
for
know what
you?
I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. I have got.
Are you trying to add the longsword to your attack?
Yeah, I'm trying to add the longsword to my list and failing horribly. Instead, I've got an invisible weapon with which I get +5
That's
to
fine.
attack
I
and
will
does 3
fix that
damage.
for you.
Yeah, maybe do that for me later because
Yeah, I'll fix that in the interval for you. I will just pop up.
On the
your
bright side,
sheet.
I'm rolling pretty well.
Don't
There's some good rolls.
use all your luck now.
Awesome. So, yes,
Can-
Lyra is still very much wanting to know what you're doing in here.
Valdry can give a hypothesis to her for her warming effect. I believe that when you locked this room, you perverted the pyramid's true purposes. She is now letting us know it is back to normal. We should clear these rocks if you're getting chilly. And he's going to clear the rocks.
That would make sense. That's when it started getting cold. Oh,
You're taking advantage of people who the pyramid wants safety for. She has a sense of humor. She's definitely a person, or at least a being.
awesome.
She might be called Steve. I don't know. Someone's called Steve.
Valdry's going to look up
Who
and
knows where
go,
my dad
"Are you
is."
Steve?"
Please don't tickle us again.
There's going to be silence to that question.
She might be called Steve. You're right.
Right.
Alex gonna nod.
Yes.
If Valtry is starting to clear stones, Felicia just likes to help, so it's going to help as well.
Okay. Awesome. You clear out the stones and it reveals that path again. And Lyra thanks you. And what I'm going to do that one. You then see a corridor, and it is a long green corridor.
Valdry is going to
Leading away.
perceive. No, he's not.
It's a long green corridor,
I'm not sure it
grass
is.
growing.
I think Valdry's closed his eyes.
and the grass is a bit longer because no one's gone this
Spring.
way in a while.
All right. And Nurin is going to step forward and go, "Follow me, I know the way." and he's just going to clump on through.
Okay.
Felicia will follow because Valdry said he didn't see anything. So
All right.
Ghana will follow as well.
It just keeps going.
Come on,
just
Alav.
keep
Let's go find
swimming.
Steve.
Yes, Aliv's
Yeah!
dad. Steve,
Yes!
are you
Just-
there?
For a moment, just assume that the rabbit is following you.
Okay.
Cool.
Right, and then you see a bit more of the corridor. Oh no, that's not. Oh, come on.
Aliv's dad, if you could learn unhand Steve, we can get you back to your son.
This the way to Aliv's dad.
Awesome.
Look, Dad, I have friends.
Yes, and boots.
And boots.
And a really snazzy hat.
Right, as you come around this corner, you sort of hear someone sort of singing to themselves really quietly under their breath. And then you see, right on the very bottom step of the stairs is, hold on, let me get my description. Where is it? Right, it's a slightly glowing 2-foot human standing on the bottom of the step. Blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, and he's dressed slightly smartly, but in quite simple clothing. But he's literally just 2.2 feet tall, and he's glowing. And the second he sees you, he's immediately like beams at you all and is like, "Oh my darlings, the pyramid said you would be coming this way." And he's clapping his hands and he's like properly bouncing on the step, delighted. "I'm so pleased I finally get to meet you. I'm serious, and I was once a star, but now I'm the pyramid's guide, and we've been watching your progress, and we're so impressed." Yeah.
This is a star.
Yes, I'm a star.
Yes.
I'm a star. Well,
Ah.
a fallen star. But anyway, I'm yeah. And then he just
Ghana's going to
he
raise a
pauses
brow
for a
and go,
moment.
seriously?
Boom.
Oh, punging with you. No, and then he goes. He waits till you're all a bit closer.
Ah, yes, serious. It is well met. Yes, this pyramid has been very kind to us, and
Oh,
we
you're
are
being
quite
serious.
pleased.
Why
Awesome.
so serious?
Why so serious?
Is
He's
your
gonna kind of shake his
surname
head at all these
Black?
puns, and no, it is not. He's then going to grin and go, "An artificer, barbarian, cleric, and ranger, teamed up with a bard who couldn't be stranger. For fixing something broken, let us give you a token. But be warned, in the pyramid, there's always danger." And then he like lifts out his hand. As he moves his hand, a small chest appears in his hand, and then he holds it out to whichever one of you is closest.
That would be me. Ah, yes, good friend, bearing gifts. We do appreciate your good gifts. And I will walk up and I will take the gift in hand.
Okay, he kind of claps delightedly again, and then he literally just vanishes. Not even a goodbye. He just vanishes.
Felicia goes, "But I had questions."
Obviously, the pyramid did not
You hear a
want
voice going,
us to.
"You'll find answers if you just keep going."
Was that Steve?
No, that was Sirius's voice again.
Okay, so I now have a small chest box.
Yep.
What's in the box? What's in the box, Anurin? I push past everyone
Everybody,
else. I'm fascinated.
stand back in case it's dangerous. Allow me to face the peril alone.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a step
Can I do
forward.
an insight check on that?
What does the box say?
Yeah. Yes.
Very good.
Castellan.
I completely
Deception.
trust.
Okay, you completely trust whatever it is Anurin is doing.
My deception is an 18, just
Yeah.
to clarify.
My insight is an 8.
Yeah. Okay, are you opening the chest then?
Opening the chest.
Okay, inside you find another wooden token, but this one has a picture of the pyramid on it.
Don't put that into a machine. You might break the pyramid.
Or we might go into another nesting pyramid.
Interesting.
On the other hand,
I
is a machine just her?
has anyone else seen me do this yet?
Depends if you're doing a sleight of hand. You've done a deception, but you haven't done a sleight of hand.
Yes, I have.
No one, unless they are particularly paying attention, would like to roll a perception check that will. No. Oh, Felicia sees.
Oh, but I got a 22, but she got a nat
You got a natural 20. Felicia sees.
Garner's not going to bother. He's thinking outside the box.
That's two pungent strikes in like almost no time at all.
So because the player wasn't paying attention and Felicia was, what were you doing?
Absolutely
Opening the chest
nothing.
and getting a pyramid token.
Does that take you to another pyramid?
It's exactly the same as all the other little wooden tokens you have put in the wooden token machine.
We should go
Well,
back and test it.
before we do that, allow me to say I remember that they were offering a hell of a lot of money for this. I don't think we should waste it, and nor do I think we should test it. They were willing to offer 1,000 gold pieces for this token.
That implies we should use it, not sell it.
I will
That
not sell
implies
it.
we should go back and ask them what it is. They clearly know.
I don't believe they will give us a straight answer. I believe they will try to cheat us.
We can unwind curly answers.
Yeah,
And-
Garner's going to just sort of put his fist together and go, I'm sure we can persuade it out of them.
Valdry's going to go, maybe we should go on. It doesn't like
The-
people
The
persuading.
star did say we would get answers on the next floor. I trust that star. That star gave us a token.
As long as he was being serious
good
about
one.
it, sure.
Yeah.
Surely you're not being serious with all these puns.
So are you going to just keep the token for now?
I'm going to keep the token. I'm going to
Okay.
put it up for everyone to see. Look, this is what I have found. It is a token with a pyramid. I am holding on to it for safekeeping. And I'm not lying.
Okay.
Now I have to know whether you're lying. Valdry
Insight
doesn't know.
7. Persuasion or deception, I guess. Insight, not. Yeah.
Oh.
Where is it? It's actually persuasion because I'm.
There, everyone believes you.
Haha! Good! Because I am trustworthy. Always.
We need to all roll perception. They say
Yeah, that would be a deception check.
So should we? So Felicia goes,
With that,
so we
I'm
don't
gonna
want to
start-
turn back. So we don't want to turn back. So the only way is forward.
Onward! And I'm going to just
Okay.
march on up the stairs
Garner's going to stride up behind.
Okay.
with my new loot in hand.
And Quicksilver will come with you still.
Yay! Do we have
Right.
no carrots for Quicksilver still?
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, don't worry about it for now.
I have a bunch of carrots.
Ooh.
Right.
Oh.
You find yourself on
I feel like Dale was on the wrong soil.
a sort
Yeah.
of sandy beach. But there's a river running through the middle of it, running to what looks like sort of the edge of the ocean. And instead of the walls of this floor being wooden trees, the walls seem to be almost sort of mirror-like. They reflect back the same thing at you, making it look like it goes on for miles and miles. But it's not quite like a mirror. It's almost like the view continues rather than it reflecting it.
But you
But
can
there are
see the
walls.
edge.
You can
So
see the
sort of
edge,
a
but
shimmery
you
field.
can't quite see the edge.
Okay.
Remember to give yourselves inspiration if you had it, just for
Yes.
viewers' sake.
Remember to add your inspiration to your characters if you had it. But the other thing you notice is there is sort of a woman standing right by the edge of the sort of lake ocean area, and she's clearly not human. Her skin is a sort of bluish green, and her hair is a sort of dark green, and she hasn't noticed you yet. But she's just standing there, sort of brushing her hair with her hands. Yeah.
Right. I believe this to be one of those aquatic elves. I'm going to sneak up on her.
Okay.
Well, while you do, Valdry's just going to look
Doesn't
around and quietly go,
seem
"It's very
like
pretty here.
good
Well done."
idea.
Stealth.
Aha, but I am very stealthy.
Okay. As you all come up the stairs, it slams shut, and there's a picture of a snowdrop on it. Just to let you all know that that happens. The wall slams shut behind you, so there is no going back down again. Right. I need her character sheet.
Garner, meanwhile, is amazed by this stuff beneath his feet because not having stepped out his forest before, he does not know what sand even is. So he's just bending down and picking this stuff up and going, it's like warm snow.
Is it very hot on this level, as in beach level hot?
Yeah, it's sort of sunny day-ish, warm. A lot warmer than the previous floor.
So
Right,
Felicia will take
you-
down her hood because it's
You
she's
get
feeling
as
hot.
far as you do, Anurin, without her noticing you. Is anyone else doing anything?
Well, Aleph was gonna try and roll for perception to see if there's any more traps. But he rolled nat 1, so
Great. You don't notice anything.
he doesn't notice it.
Valdry's just looking around.
Okay. You just you notice that this part of the river is more easily crossable.
Yes, by a ford.
And then there are some rocks. Yeah, you just kind of notice it's. You also see the stairs are on the far corner on the other side. The stairs up to the next level. And
Is
there are a
it
bunch
the-
of trees on the far side of the river too. And in the trees there is a with the trees there's like an old campfire that looks like someone has used it in the past, and a hammock.
I like
Ooh.
hammocks.
A
Felicia will
hammock.
go, can we get out of this level quickly? Because it's very hot here. I don't like the heat. Even though I can survive it, I don't like it.
Okay. Do you say that
And
out loud?
yeah, and she's trying to go this way.
Okay.
'Cause
As
she's-
you speak and move, you attract the attention of the woman over there, and she looks up and she spots all of you, and she looks between you all, looking from one to each of you, and then she spots Anurin and Anurin's lute, and then she begins to sing. If I can get this to work. Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river full of memory. Sing, my darling, safe and sound, for in this river all is found. In her waters deep and true lie the answers and a path for you. Dive down deep into her sound. Come with me where you'll be found. Yes, she will sing to those who hear, and in her song all magic flows. But can you brave what you most fear? Can you face what the river knows? Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river full of memory. Sing, my darling, homeward bound, where all is lost and all is found. Can you all make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh,
That was cool.
Yeah, I may have been practicing that for about 4 weeks.
that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I just would like to make a slight confession. I have wanted to sing in front of people my entire life, and every time I have tried with an audience, I have literally frozen. I even had to change my instrument that I was using for my GCSE performance to a piano because every time I tried to perform, I would get no marks at all because I would have to walk back off stage again.
Oh,
So that is the first time I've ever managed to sing with an audience.
well, very well done.
Woo, awesome.
Yes, wisdom saving throws. Felicia, you are fine. Andrew, you are fine. But Kate, or Alev, Valdry, and Anurin,
But a 3s must be high enough.
you are all charmed. And for the foreseeable future, you have to make your way towards her. And would everyone like to roll for initiative, please?
I think Jess got inspiration. In whatever way you can use it. Can we have the turn order?
Right, yeah. Pull up the turn order. Sorry, you're going to have to put your... I just cleared it. All right.
Initiative.
Dex, isn't it, for initiative?
Indeed. Oh, I need to push the turn order to the right place.
Before
I
we
need
start
to
fight,
roll.
is
Do I need
this-
to roll again?
No, that's
I'm
right.
not
I'll
in
add you in.
Okay.
this a reasonable place for a quick break?
We could take a break there. That would be a good time
Yeah.
to take a break.
I need a drink, that's all.
Oh,
Mhm.
while we're breaking, does anyone who has power to do so, mind putting in my longsword? Because I'm probably going to be using it soon.
I can do that as well once I've added everyone else to the... God, lots of you got 14. No, 2 of you got 14. Alan and Garner, have you both? Either of you want to go first?
Connor's
Alev is
boisterous,
not
he'll go
here.
first.
Okay.
Right, so if we're breaking down, I'll just disappear for a second, get a new drink.
So was that Aleph can go
Awesome.
first?
Yes, I think it was.
Now, I did roll a 16 on my wisdom save.
I know, but she was focused on you, so it's a harder check for you.
Okay. I had a feeling it was something like that. I just thought I'd check.
Yeah.
You were the
Everyone else
closest.
just got suckered in hearing it, or potentially suckered in, but she was focused on you.
Was I the only one that saved?
You and Garner. Garner saved.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'm so glad I've done that now.
That was very cool.
Uh,
You did a great job.
yeah. My heart was beating so fast I couldn't keep my voice steady. But yeah, I did it, so it's fine.
It's
You
very
did it.
Improvement on the last time I tried to do anything like that, so I don't care if it was good or not.
Well, have you seen Pitch Perfect? There's a girl who like pukes every time she goes to sing?
Yeah, well, I didn't do that.
You didn't do that either. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, okay.
You didn't puke.
And did
And
you
you
know? I
didn't die.
think I think Elvis used to puke before every.
Elvis used to puke before every
performance.
performance as well, yeah.
Yes.
I knew an actress who used to do that. Like right before she'd go on stage, we had a trash can backstage specifically because she was going to throw up before she went out.
Wow.
I don't think you actually enjoy this.
Yeah.
If you have to throw up before you go out there, I don't think you enjoy this.
Apparently, it was Aubrey on Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. By the way, just to let everyone know in the chat, we won't be running ads in the middle of these anymore because we didn't quite do the thing we thought it did.
Yeah.
So
Apparently, they don't get rid of the pre-roll ad except for 10 minutes, and it's not worth running an ad at you just to get rid of them for 10 minutes. We couldn't be bothered.
yeah,
We'd rather not run ads at you at all.
well, we didn't have a choice.
Yeah, we can't stop the pre-roll ad. Yeah. Wolfsong has said, but I feel anxious before I go out on stage and I still enjoy it. I think it's the idea that you feel so anxious you're going to puke. That at that point it's no longer quite so enjoyable. Maybe it is.
Indeed.
Elvis kept doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. And on top of your singing, you've also got a book out, Jess.
Oh yeah, I have a book out. A recent book, Airbound. Shall I do a link again? Find a
Yeah.
link. My dragon book is recently out, and on Saturday it's going to be 99 cents. I can't find the link. 99p, 99 cents, something like that. They're doing a big price promotion on Saturday. I can't remember how soon before Saturday as well, but it's selling really well.
Yeah. It's a good book, and so
The cover is
it's selling well.
amazing. The cover is selling it, but also the new publisher are really, really awesome, and they're actually marketing my books, which is new. So yeah, I am currently around 10k in the US store, and I'm in the top 100 for contemporary fantasy fiction and a bunch of others. And I think I'm around 5th or 6th in the new releases for contemporary fantasy in the entirety of the US, which is really, really crazy.
yeah, it's kind of a big place.
Yeah, I'm about 5th or 6th of the new releases in the last month in the US in contemporary fantasy right now, which
Very
is
cool.
so cool.
That is so fantastic.
But yeah, anyway, it's on offer on Saturday, so I'm expecting it to go even higher on Saturday because there's a big promotional thing on Saturday. But you guys should all get it on Saturday if you're going to get it, because it will be on offer. It will be cheaper, but you have the link to grab it if you want to. Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's pretty much everything I can say about it. Well, Claire Cat said, I was once playing the Wicked Witch of the West and had to go throw up. Dorothy ended up meeting Glenda instead because she didn't make it back in time. Oh, that's really sad. Right. We have everyone back.
Doing the
I still need a long sword.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I hadn't done that bit. I got slightly distracted.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I will do that now.
While you're doing that bit, this is kind of a bit meta, I
Hmm.
guess, because we're in combat now and we're charmed. But does anyone feel that a glowy crossbow might be better for them than it is for the barbarian?
I thought you were going to ask if you wanted to shoot us with it to see if it stops us being charmed.
I could try that.
Please don't.
I didn't even check if it came with bolts, actually. I might just have the crossbow.
Yeah, it's alright. It didn't come with any bolts.
Hurl chunks. I mean, break a leg. Thanks, Smash. I actually used to say to people, may the set fall on you. Because, it's that whole opposite thing. And I actually had a set almost fall. Somebody knocked into it with a couch while they were trying to change dressing on the stage. And so I was in high school and I was a senior, and I grabbed a pair of freshmen and said, you hold here. And I used them as stage weights to hold the scenery for the rest of the show. So I now tell people, may the set fall on you.
Yeah. May the set fall on you. That's a good one.
Nice.
I like that. Right, you now have a long sword that works.
Thank you.
Ghana? Right, you are not charmed, Garner. Garner and Felicia, you two are not charmed.
Is it
Anuin
worth
wasn't either,
putting-
was he?
Hmm?
Anuin wasn't either, was he?
Anurin is charmed because it was focused on Anurin and it's a harder check for
okay.
Anurin.
Well,
Could
about
you
that.
also set a token or a symbol on yourselves to remind the
Yes,
audience
that would be a
who's
good idea.
charmed?
I think there might even be
Yeah.
a little heart you could put on yourselves.
Oh, is it
And
the heart with the chain
turn
around it, or the one with the breaky? Brokenhearted? Am I brokenhearted?
No,
I
you're
think I am.
chain-hearted. You're charmed. Someone once told me that they say
Chain-hearted.
break a leg because they want you to be in the cast. That's quite weird.
To the pungent.
No, actually, the origin of break a leg is actually break a legacy, and it's been shortened to break a leg.
Ah,
Oh, nice.
That you
Break a
create
legacy.
a new, you become the new legacy.
awesome. Right, anyway, I'm going to put the turn order actually in order because she gets to go first. And she's going to move to here, still focusing very much on you and Urine. And what else can she do? I'm not going to sing again, that's for darn sure. That's not what I wanted. Where is her sheep gone? There she is. She's literally just going to call you to her, reach out for you. And then she's going to take one step back while she's reaching out for you. And that is her turn. Felicia.
She's going to look around. Is it perceptible that they're charmed yet?
No, she's literally just sung a song and she has reached out for Anurin and moved.
So Felicia doesn't realize anything's wrong.
No, you have absolutely no idea what's going on other than she sung a song.
Okay. Felicia will go, that was very pretty. Should we go to the next level? Starts wandering off.
Okay.
This way.
Is that your movement?
That's what I'm going to do because nothing seems wrong to her.
Awesome. Sorry, the chat. Is that all your turn then? Aleph,
Yep.
you are charmed, and that means you need to use your movement to move towards the siren.
Okay. Aleph has kind of a dreamy expression on his face.
Yep.
It kind of leans over to Garner and is like, she's the prettiest lady I've ever seen. And starts moving forward. Do I move my full movement?
Yeah,
I
your
don't
full
know.
movement, please. Awesome. I'll move you one over. Garner, your turn. Again, you have no idea entirely what's going on other than she has sung a song. Aleph has moved closer. Felicia has said, come on, guys, let's go for the stairs. And yeah, that's kind of all that's happened so far.
I don't know. Aleph was pretty weird with me with the way that she just sort of started sauntering over when Anuin was in cover. So Garner is going to. I didn't have an action prepared or something. I'm going to go after Aleph and just sort of stop by him and try and pull him back.
Okay.
So sort of grab his coat and go, oh,
So like grapple him kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make a grapple check?
Yeah, I'm not trying to hold them more as I'm trying to just throw them
Okay, so you're trying to distract
back
him.
onto the sand kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd still make that be some kind of strength check. to
Yeah.
see whether you can stop them. Because Alev's very
I mean, a
intent on
grapple
going
is just a
forward.
strength check anyway, isn't it?
Do a strength check.
14?
Okay. I'm going to say that succeeds. You pull Alev over.
Oh.
Oh, actually, no. Alev, can you make a strength check? We'll pit you two of you against each other.
This females.
Friends fighting friends. What has this world come to?
What am I doing? Strength.
Yep.
Strength. Where's strength?
You can do a strength
In the
save.
saving throws.
Oh, saving throws.
Oh, thank you for the bits, Colonel Smash. Right, that works then. You pull Aleph back onto his back.
Oh, hey, friend.
No, me singing was the surprise. Yeah. I
So
don't sing in
technically the
public.
siren as well.
So the siren is sort of the surprise, I suppose. Yeah. This is the surprise then, I suppose. Yeah, that works. At the start of your next turn, Aleph, you can make another check against the charm because you've been pulled over.
Okay.
And you're in. Is that all you're doing, Ghana?
Yeah, it's my action. So the only other thing I'm going to do is sort of just be, I guess this is again very vague, but I'm going to be just sort of more aware of the siren. And
Okay.
how much of my movement did I use? 5? I was there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm actually going to be more here on Aliv
Okay.
to
You've
try
kind
and
of
sort of
come
be,
out.
and I'm going to be sort of like now shield raised and sort of a bit.
Okay. Awesome. And you're in. Could you move to the
Full
siren,
speed?
please?
Right? Do I move into the
full
square with her?
The square in front of her, please.
Okay, because that's 1, 2, 3,
20 feet.
4, and I have 10 more feet to move.
Okay. She has readied a reaction, and she literally wraps her arms around you.
Yay! Hug me.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And she pulls you 10 more feet into the water.
Ooh.
Okay. So I was gonna maybe
you
sing
are-
at her, but
You are now like neck deep in the water.
Can I kiss her?
You could
Wrong
try.
stream.
You could try.
Oh, wrong character.
I'd just really like to clarify. I came up with this siren before Florian kissed the spider. 'Cause, yeah.
And the dragon worshipper zealot. I kissed him too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a chair.
Yeah.
And a chair. I did kiss a chair. Florian kissed everything. You can't stab it or trick it. You kiss it.
She was intending to kiss you, so if you're intending to kiss her, you're both going to kiss.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Great.
Let's
you
do
both
that thing.
kiss. Yeah. And as you do, you sink into the water, underneath the water. What is your constitution?
Better than my wisdom. My constitution is a 14, so I have a +2.
+2. Great. Yeah. Can you make a constitution saving throw for me, please?
Hopefully. I don't have inspiration, so I'm going in on my own, boys.
Great. You fail that. You don't take a very big breath before she kisses you and pulls you under.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that is the end of your turn.
That's not gonna end well.
Valdry, it is your turn. You were also charmed, but she has just pulled an urine under the water. So I will allow you to make a charm. I'll allow you to make another wisdom saving throw,
Okay, cool.
and this one will be slightly easier.
Be wise, Valdry. Be wise.
Awesome. You are no longer
Nat
charmed.
20.
You have worked out that something strange is going on here. Like you shake your head like out of a daze.
Something strange.
In the neighborhood?
Who are you gonna call?
Gonna call.
Alicia!
Inspiration Valdry. I reckon.
And you're no longer charmed.
You're no longer charmed.
I'm no longer trying. I'm still gonna run to the water's edge.
Okay. Can you get that far?
No. Yes. No.
And if
I
you're
can
just
get that
using your
far.
sprint action,
Okay.
I'm just going to dash to the water's edge
Okay.
because I don't feel like someone being pulled under has much time.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Okay. And it's her turn again. Yeah, she's going to pull you another 50 foot down under the water. So you're slightly further back. I'm going to put you all the way back, and you are 50 foot down. Still locked in her embrace.
Am I enjoying it?
Currently, yes.
Do I need to make a performance check to make sure she's enjoying this as well? I want it to be.
No, I think she's enjoying it. She's getting exactly what she wants.
Just checking.
Yeah, we don't need a performance check for that one. Right. And then also, while you're down there, she literally tries to bite you. So does 12 hit? Oh no, you're locked in her embrace. It's a 25, I'm afraid.
That's a nat 20.
It's a nat 20. Yeah, you
Just a
take,
playful dip. It's fine.
you take 11 points of damage, and you are no longer charmed, but you are grappled by her. She has you 50 feet under. And can you make another Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Probably not, but I'm gonna try.
You succeed on your Constitution saving throw, so you don't lose any more breath, but you lose 11 hit points.
Oh,
11.
Maybe a less playful bite.
Yeah.
That's going to leave a mark.
Well, a love worth dying for.
Awesome. Felicia, it is your turn.
Oh.
You have just seen a Nurin basically disappear beneath the water, but it was like they disappeared gradually together. And a Nurin was kissing her as they disappeared under the water.
Felicia does think there's something wrong with her. So she'll run. I think she can run all 30 feet to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about there.
Mhm.
Can she do anything that would help? Aleph is on the floor, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Aleph has been knocked over.
Valdry has told me that something's wrong by shouting at my name.
Valdry also no longer charmed, so you can take the charm thing off your person. In fact, Anurin you can as well. It's technically actually only Aleph that is currently charmed.
Oh, do
You can remove the little heart.
now?
Uncertain what she's going to do. Felicia's going, this is weird. I'm just going to bless everyone. And she's going to bless Aleph, Valdry, and Anurin, because they're all within 30 feet, I believe.
No, Anurin is 50 foot down in the water.
50 foot down?
Yeah, the siren just dragged him 50 feet down.
Wow. Okay. So she's going to cast bless on these 3 guys.
Okay. So
and
Valdry, Garner, and Aleph.
yes, they're all blessed, which means they can, let me pop that up. Any saving throws and attack rolls. Whenever Tark makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, can roll a 1d4 and add that to the attack or saving throw.
Awesome.
That was, do I have any bonus? And can I try to figure out what this thing is, to figure out if Nurin's in danger or not?
You could do a nature check, I suppose, to see if you know what a siren is.
17.
You do. You know that this is a siren. It is a creature that normally lives by the sea that is renowned for dragging men to their death by luring them in with a song, especially sailors.
Felicia goes, I think Nurin is in trouble.
You think?
Maybe.
Olive's like, is he?
Alan is like, but what?
Like, what?
Can any of you swim?
At least
Maybe?
Siren was wearing pirate boots.
Yes.
Yeah. So is that what you're doing, Felicia?
Yeah, that's all the actions I could do.
Does that make the siren a troublemaker? Yes, it does.
Oh, they're not on the
All right,
map.
Alev, could you make another wisdom saving throw, please?
With a
And I
plus
will give you
D4.
advantage as well because you've been pulled over and seen a Nurin disappear. 12. You succeed, just. You are no longer charmed as well.
She could have rolled a plus 1D4 as well.
She could also roll the plus 1d4.
Yeah.
But I didn't need to.
No.
No, wrong one.
Don't need to. It's all good. You are
That
no
one.
longer charmed.
So,
But you are
Alex
laying on
has-
your back on the
Yeah.
ground. So you have to use half your movement to get back up again.
okay. So Aleph gets back up and goes, what just happened? Where's pretty lady gone? Where's the Nurin? I don't understand what happened.
Nuren fell for a perfect bard trap.
It's not fair.
Okay. Well, is the Nurin in the water? Can he swim? Does anybody know?
He is in the water. I have no idea if a Nurin can swim.
Thirst trap.
I'm just gonna start wading in because you
Did the
know.
loot get damaged? The loot's got soggy, that's for sure.
No!
Awesome. So, what's Aleph doing? Sorry? Wading into the water.
He's gonna wade in.
Okay.
If his friend's in trouble, he's gonna try and help.
So, is that as far as you've got with your movement?
Yeah, because that
Yeah.
was half my move.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of up to your thighs ish.
Cool.
At the edge there. It gets deep really quickly.
Okay.
Garner, back to you again.
Just to check, Baldry is or isn't charmed? He's got a charmed symbol on him, so I'm a little
He
uncertain.
is not. He is
Baldry
not.
is not
Sorry.
charmed.
Okay.
No one is charmed anymore.
Okay.
He's
Garner's
just angry.
He is angry. Because he sort of saw that the song made Alev go weird and everyone's been a bit weird, he's going to try and grab something from his pack. I'm just trying to decide what to stuff in his ears
Okay.
about now, because he's decided that that's a thing. So he's going to go up to Valdry.
It's alright,
And-
Wolf Song. Tell Viv it's going to be alright. He's going to be fine.
He's going to grab Valdry's book and tear 2 pages out of it, or try to.
No, that's being challenged. Valdry's doing a dexterity check.
To see if he keeps the book.
You got the book.
Well, that was a deception check, so yeah, you might want to try dexterity.
Oh no, come on.
Oh, brilliant.
Garner, would you also like to make a dexterity check?
I mean, I was going to go on strength, to be honest.
Awesome.
It's seeing whether you do it faster than Valdry reacts, so I'd do dexterity.
Okay, I am going to use my inspiration. So I shall get rid of that first.
You
And I shall
succeed.
use my 1d4 on that 19.
Fine, you succeed.
Not my
Yeah.
notebook.
Castellum, you have heard that right. Garner is pulling a couple of pages out of Valdry's notebook.
And I stuff them in my ears and then pull down my tricorn really hard and then throw the book over to Felicia next. And go, cover your ears!
Can you make another dex check for throwing it over to Felicia? But I'll let that be your bonus action.
Don't you
Yeah.
dare fail and make it land in the water.
To be fair, where Felicia is, I'd have to really muck up this throw for that.
You
And I
hit
get plus
Felicia
4
with
to
the
it,
book.
So
You smack. You
Oh.
literally hit Felicia in the face with the book. Felicia, can you take 1 damage, please? And you have inspiration, Garner, from the LBs.
Although
yay!
Castellum has removed it. Quite rightly.
No. The librarian is insulted. He's wrecking books. Oh, it's okay. The books aren't real. Yeah.
I mean, would it help, Castellum, if I said that I took pages from the back which haven't been used yet? It's a book in progress.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll
It's
find
a
out.
potential book. It's not a real book yet. It's a potential book.
Yeah.
It now has less potential.
All the important pages that are there are still there. I have just taken 2 blank pages so that we can survive for this book to be published.
Right. And you're in. You are grappled. You are 50 feet under. You are running low on air already. And the siren has kissed you and charmed you down, and then she has bitten you. And she is still dragging you down. It is your turn.
And Niran is going to say something to the effect of,
You're underwater.
which roughly translated means, "Ah!"
Okay. You lose another turn's worth of air for speaking underwater.
No! What do I have to do to ungrapple? Is it
It's a strength.
or dex? Okay.
Strength versus her strength.
I got cranberry juice up my nose when I did that.
That seems fitting.
Fail in so many ways.
Cranberry juice is red, right?
Yes.
Because I'm just thinking when she bit you, there's blood in the water as well.
Yeah!
I'm afraid you don't succeed in getting out of her grasp. She beats your strength check.
Let me see if I have anything on my character sheet as a bonus action or.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Healing word. No, I
You-
can't, because I can't actually speak.
Hmm.
Because I'm underwater.
Can you
Yeah.
do a healing gargle?
No. No, I will not allow that.
Bubble of life?
Yeah. Yeah, no, dancing light's not gonna help me. Ooh, how do I make that go away? Stop. Stop. I'm randomly clicking things. Yeah, no, I'm pretty much not gonna be. Yeah. So that's my turn. That's what I have.
Yep. Valdry, it is your
Right.
turn.
Valdry is going to glare at Garnia. He's then going to drop his bag,
Mhm.
grab the rope,
Mhm.
chuck one end at the sort of direction of Garner, Felicia, and Alev, and then
Mhm.
just dive down after Aniran with the other
Okay.
end.
Okay. And you're going to dive straight down into the water?
He's going to get as far as he can towards Aniran. Yeah.
Okay.
Holding the other end of the rope. Having
hold on.
shout pull before he jumps under.
Okay.
Or hold, or something along those lines.
What is your constitution?
Unknown. Let's go with brilliant, and I can only roll out 20s.
You have been given. You've been given inspiration.
Especially for the glare. Right.
Oh, can I add a D4 to that?
For your constitution save.
Yeah.
It's a constitution save.
I only needed to know your constitution modifier because it dictates how long you can hold your breath. I didn't.
Can
actually
I
make
add
the
a
roll.
D4 to that?
No.
That's a 2 then.
Okay.
As in, my constitution's 14, not 2.
Yeah, that's fine. I got what you meant. Great. Awesome. Is that you I'm going to assume you can swim as far as you can walk.
Yeah, in that case, I can get to the same square.
I think it's half.
They're below you by 50 feet. Is it half?
I'm
I'm
pretty
just
sure it's
looking it
half
up now.
because there's a.
I'll see if there's a
There's
thing
a-
on swimming.
I should have
Uh,
looked this up, really, shouldn't I?
Let's keep swimming. Or just keep swimming.
Without your armor, you can swim to the surface at a rate of 20 feet per round. You cannot swim while wearing heavy armor.
I can't swim then. I've got heavy armor on.
Okay, I'm going to go with 20 feet then.
I can
so
still
does that
get
mean
to
he still has another
Oh,
round
so-
to go to get to him?
That's how far you
What
can
it-
swim down. It's up or down. It's
What it says is while climbing or swimming, each foot of movement, 1 extra foot, so 2 extra feet
So two,
in
'cause
difficult
that's
terrain.
half. Okay.
So that would be half, unless there was
It's counting
something
it as
to.
difficult
yeah.
terrain. Okay.
But can you
Yeah.
use your dash action to help with that? Like,
Yeah,
But
but he's
that-
already thrown you a rope and grabbed the other end, so I'm
Oh,
not counting
yeah.
his action used this turn.
yeah, okay.
So yeah, you can go 15 feet. Are you going diagonally downwards, or are you going across the surface and then down above them?
I'm going down towards them,
Okay.
trying to get to Neuron as fast as possible.
I will say that you're about 40 feet away then, at this point.
Okay.
Because you've had to come out as well as down. So you are currently 40 feet away and 15 feet away from the edge. Please remember that.
Mhm.
So I'm 10 feet away and 40 feet away from the edge. Good.
And
I'll
the
remember it.
siren continues on again. She pulls you another 50 feet down and actually slightly off the edge of the map, I'm afraid.
I might not be catching you.
So you're kind of more like that. And she goes to bite you again with advantage. 24.
Non-natural.
Yeah, that hit.
Yeah. And she does another 5 damage.
Woo, not dead.
And can you make another Constitution saving throw for me, please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Constitution.
You still manage to hold your breath despite being bitten yet again.
Yes.
And that is her turn again. But you are now 100 feet down.
I'm dying. I'm gonna die.
Felicia.
Yeah.
Felicia cannot swim because she wears heavy armor. So she's going to run over to Garno, who's holding a rope, and
I look
hold
so
on
happy.
to.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy. I'm finally getting to kill someone.
You've been
Sorry.
trying so hard.
I have been trying really hard.
So, do we know that they're 100 feet below?
You can see them getting further and further away and disappearing. But the water's not that clear, so I'd probably say they've actually kind of disappeared at this point. 100 feet's quite a long way.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can't see them anymore, but you can see Valdre.
Could I try to do a guiding bolt down?
No, because
well,
you
the
can't
ra-
see them.
Okay. So there's.
So you have 2
Um,
suggestions in chat. Take the armor off, tie the anchor to a rope to gain more depth more quickly.
Felicia might have to grab the anchor. Can she grab the anchor and drag it over?
It would take you half your movement to go over there to grab it, and then you would have
Yeah.
to use. I would consider
I
it
was over
difficult
here
terrain.
at the beginning.
Oh, okay. It would be
So,
difficult terrain to move it.
Cool. I'll start dragging the anchor over.
That's 5.
They're also.
The thing is,
Sort
the
of
anchor's not going
40
to work
feet
though, because
into
even
water.
once you've dragged it to the edge, you then have to swim out with it to where it needs to be. before you can sink with it. So I don't think the anchor physically can work as a thing for sinking quickly. So you have to drag it through the shallows, then you have to drag it out into the deep bit.
And they're even further away.
Yeah. But as soon as it hits the water, it's just going to sink as deep as it can anyway.
Felicia's going to try that anyway.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
doesn't know what else to do. So she drags the anchor to about there, I believe.
Yep.
Which is...
And that has used up your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Olive.
Okay, Olive is.
No one has yet grabbed the other end of Valdry's rope. I am actually going to remind you of that.
Oh, I thought Ghana had. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought Ghana had
Ghana
it,
hasn't
but-
had a turn yet.
It's
It was
just been lobbed at this
thrown.
point.
It was thrown my way. I haven't had a
Okay.
turn yet to do anything.
Okay.
If you think about it, you could tie that end of the rope to the anchor.
Yeah.
Not if Felicia's chucking it in the water.
Cool.
Oliver's gonna step back briefly and put down his pat and his bow and his quarterstaff and take off his hat, put that on top. And then he's gonna go back in the water. He's also gonna grab a rope and throw it at Felicia. I don't know. But
Okay.
That seems like a good idea. And then he's gonna swim towards where he saw Valdry.
Okay, because you've taken so much stuff off and you've thrown a rope, I'm not going to allow you to get very far.
So that's fine.
So
Fine.
you're 10 feet in.
Okay.
Inspiration for Valdry.
Thank you.
Is Paperboat writing his swan song? Do you mean Poseworth?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means there.
Paperboat's Andrew. Poseworth is Brian. I'm thinking you mean Poseworth, Castellum.
Yeah.
We'll find out in a minute.
This isn't exactly a swan.
Yes, Poseworth. Ghana, it is now your turn.
Ghana is, just in case anything else happens to him, he's the only one with the rope, so he's going to pick up the rope. He's going to move along the beach, stop, pick up Valdry's book, go over to the anchor.
Well, the
Everyone
anchor's now
eat-
by Felicia.
Hmm?
The anchor's now by Felicia. She's dragged it over here.
Oh, she's dragged it. Oh, we
Yeah,
are still
sorry,
doing that,
I
are
don't
we?
have an anchor token. I didn't even think of you using the anchor. It was just there for decoration.
That changes things.
Thank you, chat.
How the thing is, that looks about the same size as me, so I don't even know if I know someone in chat suggested I throw it into the thing, but I'm not even sure if I could pick that up at that size.
You could try and make a strength check if you're trying to pick it up.
Yeah, but it takes over 4 squares. There's no way
It's
even.
pretty heavy. Yes. I
Yeah,
think
there's
you'd
no way
probably
that's
be
going.
aware that you can't pick it up.
Okay. So
But Felicia can.
Felicia dragged it. That's different.
True.
yeah,
It's still not technically in the water, I believe.
No, yeah, I'd say it's behind you, so it's kind of there.
Felicia, what are you planning on doing with this?
Sending it down to sink faster.
Okay, Garner's just going to hold the rope then. He's just going to hold the rope and he's going to grab the book and keep it for safekeeping for Valdry's sake.
Okay.
Woo.
Because actually, just before I commit to that 100%, would it take me a whole round to get out of my armor?
Yes. It would be an
Yeah,
action.
there's no point doing that at that point. So yeah, he's just going to, as bad as he feels for Anurin, he's going to feel like he can't really do anything at this point that's going to be relevant. So he's just going to hold the rope, as Valdry said, and at least he can help him and be ready if that's needed. So
Okay.
does that count as readying an action? Do I have a
Are
ready
you readying
action?
to pull him out?
Yeah.
I'll
If
allow
I
you
feel
to ready to pull him out.
if I feel the tug, I'm ready to pull him out.
Okay. All right then. Anurin, you are still grappled. You don't have many hit points left, and you are now 100 feet under.
I guess the only thing I have. I know somebody suggested bopping her on the nose like a shark,
Yeah.
and I don't feel like. Oh, I'm at disadvantage if I try and hit her, don't I? Because I'm
Yeah.
grappled.
Because you're grappled.
Yeah, no, I guess I'm gonna try and ungrapple again.
Okay.
This time, not gargling water because I need that last bit of breath. And strength. Pow.
Hold on. What did that come out as? You. Hold on. She needs to make a. Oh, I'm really sorry. You don't succeed.
Why do I feel like you're saying you're sorry, but your eyes aren't?
Part of me sorry, but yeah, not that sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. You.
Which translates to a 4-letter word that I won't repeat on stream.
Yeah.
That's all I've got.
This is what you get for boasting about not dying yet. Yeah. Yeah. Valdry.
Right. Valdry is going to keep swimming down.
Mhm.
However, the rope is actually only 50 feet long. So, sort of towards the end of his
15
movement,
feet.
it's going to hit the end of the rope.
Yeah.
So he's just going to end up pulling on the rope.
I mean, you're aware of it in advance. You could cut the rope.
Or let
I
go of
could.
the rope.
But I don't feel like actually going any further. So, can I see them?
They are. Well, they were 40 feet away from you. They're now 90 feet away from you. So no.
Okay. In that case, Valdry is just going to sort of sit there briefly and then just pull the rope and start swimming back up.
I have a reaction to that, so I'm going to use strength to help bring that about quicker.
Okay.
Do I need to
Cool.
make a strength check with that, or is that just a
No,
help?
I will just basically allow that on Garner's turn, you will start pulling him back, and we'll start reeling you back at that point.
Well, it's a readied
because-
action, so would it happen now or next in the
Sort of,
sequence?
yes, but because David has swum further down, I'm going to be like, can you pull him back up slightly? But he's still in the water.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
Cool. He's gone.
All right, it's the siren's turn again, and she is going to attack you again. Hold on, I need to actually roll it there with advantage. It's 11.
You miss.
Missed. Right, she does pull you yet another 50 feet down, though.
How big is this river?
How many stairs did we climb to get to this level?
She's not in the level anymore, if that makes sense. She's come off the side of the level, and that's all I can really do to explain it.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. That is the end of her turn, though, if that didn't work. The LBs have said, what's going on in Anurin's head right now?
Probably fish swimming through.
Felicia.
Felicia will. Aleph threw a rope to Felicia, right?
Yeah.
Each turn is only 6 seconds, so he's actually only been underwater for 18 seconds.
Be right back a
I
sec,
can
guys.
hold my breath much longer.
So after dragging that anchor over, Felicia decided that's probably not a good idea to swim with that anchor. Oh,
Is
I'm
that
going to
Ghana?
mute Ghana.
Oh, that was just a foghorn from a passing ship. It's fine.
Yeah. Felicia decided it's probably not a good idea to go with the anchor, and she's going to tie the rope to the anchor as a stronger hold rather than holding onto it.
Okay.
So Aleph has 50 feet of rope, but Felicia's not there getting in that water.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
That's a turn. All right. Aleph.
Castellum gave me inspiration for not being dead yet.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, that is a good point. Can I look around to see if there's anything I can do to help?
You could do a perception check.
12.
No, you don't see anything else that's going to help.
What's the chances that water breathing is currently on the bit pool?
It's not. But if you had stuck the pyramid token in the machine, you might have got something that would have kept you alive.
All right, that's gone down with an urine.
Hope it doesn't float out of my pocket. Maybe it should float up to you guys.
We'll see.
I'll get back to the machine. Okay. So I have 50 foot of rope.
Well, yeah, you're 10 feet away, so you can go 40 feet down-ish. I know
Okay.
maths doesn't work quite like that, but
Is
Stretch
he
it.
on the surface at the moment, or has he dived down?
you are a little bit further down. You can go about
Okay.
another 40 feet, but you can only do half your movement down in one turn anyway.
Okay. So he doesn't know that. Okay. So I don't know that I'm going to run out of rope.
No, you don't
Well,
know that you're
I
going to
mean,
run out of rope.
Okay.
You
no, that's
don't.
fine.
Also, what is your
Aleph-
constitution? Actually, I could just look that up. Don't worry, carry on.
He's just going to carry on swimming down.
Okay. Half your movement further
So
down.
that would be 15 foot,
Okay, so you're now 25 feet down.
25 feet. Great.
Yeah.
I believe Aleph left his bow on the beach, so he
Yeah,
can't
he's
shoot
got
anything down.
No, he's got a short sword though.
Okay.
I don't know.
By the way, Garner, we muted the microphone because it went weird for a second, so you're muted at the moment.
You need to unmute. Right. Okay. Sorry. What did you say? The last thing you said, Aleph?
It just swam.
Okay. Right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right then. Garner, it is your turn.
Well, Garner, so far as he's aware, has only received the information to pull, so he's going to start reeling Valdry in as
Okay.
fast as he can.
I will allow you to do that at half speed again. So you're
I just literally flung Valdry apparently like a fish on a
So-
hook.
Valdry will essentially be coming out at normal speed because you're helping to double it, basically.
Mhm.
It's a whale on the bit pool. A whale that could eat Poser.
Ha!
What could the chat buy for this number of bits to help a neuron? I don't actually know how many bits are in the bit pool.
1,433.
Ooh.
1,433. Anyone have the list? How do we get the list up again?
I'll just click on it.
Okay.
Is there anything in the bit pool that says
Oh, you cut out.
He's frozen.
reset back to first move?
No. No, there isn't.
Undue regret.
Yes, that would be great.
I don't
Wolf's
have
song
the
is just
command.
saying, just leave a neuron to his fate.
A potion of
I-
flying, if we can get to 9,000, a potion of flying
blood.
could help.
How could you, my own flesh and blood? How would you do that to your father?
He's the one who decided to kiss her. Yet, to be fair, though, he was charmed.
So I
Yes,
don't
I was
think you have the
playing
choice.
the character.
Castellan's idea is
Oh.
good. Decanter of endless water, just drain out the lake.
You haven't got a. Oh, there is a decanter of endless water. No, that's not how it works. It would.
That would fill the lake.
It would fill the lake. Yeah.
Uh,
It would do the
The
opposite.
clerics have the option of there's making water or destroying water.
Okay.
I don't have that spell.
You don't have it memorized. Wolfsong is saying that we should let you die because it's making me happy.
Hold on, is a bag of holding the infinite one? Could we just drain
It's
the water
not
up? back-
entirely infinite. It has a weight limit.
Just put it in the river and just see when it
Right, anyway.
breaks.
Garner, have you taken your turn?
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
pulling Baldry up.
And Nurin, you have this turn of air, and then you are out of air.
Just go for the kill. Go for the kill.
Get experience points for us.
Anirin kills, dies, and you guys split the XP?
Yep.
No.
Claire Cat redeemed Hydrate, which seems awfully hilarious at this point.
Yeah.
Superb.
Well timed. Thank you. Okay. Can I reach my? Yeah, maybe I should have been trying to stab all this time, but what am I looking for? My mug of endless Kola Huzzah.
You could try and use that under the water.
I wonder if I can. I'm going to try and drink from my special mug of endless Kola Huzzah.
Okay.
Huzzah drinketh!
While underwater, could you roll a dexterity check?
With inspiration.
Inspiration. I was going to say with disadvantage because she's grappling you while you're doing this. So it's just a straight check if you're using your inspiration. You succeed. You drink your Kola Huzzah.
Crap, what did I just do?
You
get
can
bonus
roll,
points, don't you? You get bonus
you can
HP.
roll your hit dice to add temporary hit points. For one of your hit dice. So you can click on the hit dice box underneath your.
Pew!
You get 3 more temporary hit points.
Thanks,
He's already
Kola
lost his
Huzzah.
breath anyway, actually, Wolfsong. That was a really good move. Thank you for pointing out. But yes, he now has absolutely no breath left. So on your next turn, you will lose half your hit points.
Half of what I have left?
No,
or half of what
half
I
of what would
started?
be your total number of hit points.
Keep drinking.
I'm going to drink myself into a stupor. If
Okay.
only it were ale.
Valdry, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm now on the beach.
Yep.
There's not much we could do at this point.
What's going on down there? Felicia asks. As a
You
free
can't.
action.
None of you can see him anymore.
He's gone. I say we make a fire.
There's a campfire over here.
It's true.
Garner's certainly going to suggest moving away from the water now and just preparing for the siren to emerge.
Well,
Alev is still
Valdry's
25
Alev's
feet
still
down.
there, and Valdry kind of wants to keep an eye out to see whether, if he has escaped and coming back up, we could try and get him. But otherwise, he's just going to be ready to dive in again.
Okay, you're going to ready to dive in if you
Do
actually
you still have
see
the
a
rope?
Nirin.
I'm still got the rope. Yeah. In
Okay.
fact, I was holding it before. I'm now going to tie it around my waist.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good move.
Okay. All right. The siren. She swims down a bit further with you, but she does actually finally reach the bottom. So you are now 170 feet, and you're at the bottom. And she does attack you again. Does a 15 hit?
And all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. No, because I have a cloak. Ha ha ha.
Awesome. That is all that she manages then. That's kind of irritating.
The trash at the bottom. Irritating.
Yeah, Felicia. Is there
Felicia.
treasure at the bottom?
Felicia will realize. Felicia will go. So there's no chance of recovering? They're further than the length of the rope to Valdry?
Definitely.
So she's actually going to start pulling Alev back in because it doesn't make sense to have another person in the water.
Did Alev have a rope?
Yeah, Alev is in the water. Alev is 25 feet in currently on the end of
Oh.
a rope. So are you gonna properly pull
Uh,
in Alev?
Yeah, I'll try
Okay.
to slowly pull in without it being a yank.
Okay, so let's say you bring him in another 10 feet
Cool.
because you're not quite as strong as Garner.
Is Alev now swimming one way, being pulled back the other way?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't pull hard.
Yeah. So Alev, what do you do?
I
You've
was
seen
like, wait.
Valdry go back and give up. You will have seen that. And you can't see Anurin, and you haven't seen him for a while now.
Olive is gonna untie the rope and try and swim back out because his friend is under the water and he doesn't know what else to do.
Okay. Untying the rope will be an action, but then you can move
Okay.
another 13 feet deeper again. So you're now 30 feet in the
Oh.
water.
So back where I was, I don't know.
You're,
I don't know.
Yeah, just I'll keep track of how far down you are rather than how
Yeah.
far you are.
Okay.
It's slightly easier.
Okay.
Does Felicia fall over as the rope goes slack?
No, but the rope goes slack in your hands.
I don't know. Make a dex check.
I won't make you make a dex check. Right, Garner.
Garner, seeing the rope go loose, is going to move forward, throw down all his stuff, and he's going to grab his own rope and tie it to the rope that Valdry has.
Okay.
And is going to motion for Felicia to give the
Yeah,
rope
man.
that she has to make a 150-foot rope.
Okay.
Valdry, who's ready to dive, is just going to dive, seeing this. So it's a brilliant idea.
But Alev's already on the other end of the rope.
I thought
He
she
untied
just
it.
No, he'd untied it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so
Great,
the rope's
that's
just
fine. Yep.
floated up. So
Yep.
yeah, so I'm going to
Okay.
make 150-foot rope and then nod to Valdry.
Okay, Valdry goes another 15 feet deeper again. Great.
Just practicing for the diving, you know.
But you recovered your breath, so probably
You
a good
did
thing.
recover your breath, so I have you at full number of turns to breathe again. Right. Anirin, you are on the bottom. You are still grappled.
Well, about that.
Mm. You're also out of
Uh,
breath, so yeah.
do I-
You
Do I take the damage before or after my
it
action?
doesn't actually say. Feel free to take an action first. I'll be kind. Take the action first.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna-
kind after dragging you down.
After dragging you 200 feet below water.
Only 170.
She's playing with you, toying with you.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna smack her.
Okay. You're still grappled, so you have disadvantage.
Well, I'm gonna smack her on the bottom.
Oh,
My hands will
okay.
be around that side, so give her a little smack on a butt. See how hard I can hit it.
Okay.
Does she have a butt or is it a tail?
It's a butt.
Oh, okay.
Gonna smack the butt.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch the butt.
You touched the butt.
So
You are
he'll
at the
attempt
bottom,
to.
I guess.
Roll a strength.
Is it strength or
proficiency?
dex?
Strength with proficiency, because you're trying to like physical attack.
Okay, strength.
So it's a roll
it
a
should be-
d20 plus
should
your
it
strength
be-
plus 2.
Sure. And then plus 2 to that, so
Okay.
9.
Yeah. You don't really achieve anything.
Maybe sort of a gentle caress as I take my last breath.
Yeah. She raises an eyebrow. Let's say. Pretty sure you're not charmed at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Bard
you
going out as they went in.
lose a number of hit points equal to half your total hit points.
Well, if that were possible, I would do that. But
You're
I-
unconscious
You're
now.
unconscious.
I am no longer making conscious actions.
Okay, you are unconscious.
Should we stop the stream there?
Yeah, let's stop there. We'll come back in 2 weeks' time. No, we will carry on. Baldry.
I'm just swimming. Just
Dive,
keep
dive,
swimming.
dive.
Keep swimming.
With a dash action, so hopefully you can do it twice as well.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just going as far as I can.
You're just okay. How far away are you already?
15 feet, I think.
However far my prepared dive took me.
Okay. Yeah, 15. So you're now 30.
It's
Okay.
a dash, so surely I go
Oh, it's a
another
dash.
15.
Oh yeah, sorry, you do go another 15. So you are now 45.
45.
Um,
Older by the minute.
the siren is going to notice that you've gone unconscious and is going to bite you again. And you're in, which I think makes you fail a death saving throw, if I'm correct.
no.
If it hits, it
Yep.
makes you. Yeah. And it does hit. So you have
With a
one
20.
failed death saving throw.
Just eating you now.
Yeah, basically.
That is what sirens do.
Yeah.
I hope you
It's very
choke
rude.
on my body.
Felicia,
It-
there is the ropes aren't quite all tied off yet.
They're not tied off.
No, you haven't tied your rope yet, or given it to Garner to tie yet. Garner's held out his
Oh.
hand for it.
Because one end is attached to the anchor, I'll give it to Ghana to tie it all up.
Okay, so you'll untie it from the anchor and then give it to Garner.
No, I'll tie the end that's not attached to the anchor to him because
you
was
have
just
to
loose.
reel it in from the water.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
have to do that.
Yeah. Okay, just checking. Right, Alev.
Alan's gonna keep swimming.
Okay, you are
Third.
another.
30 foot at the moment, so it was about
Okay, that will
45.
become 45, unless you want to use your dash to go.
I'll dash. Yeah,
Okay, so that takes you to 50.
50 foot. Great.
Garner, you have both ends of the other rope as well to tie up if you wish
Is
to.
it all tied off now, or am
No,
I
you
still?
would need to use your action this time.
Yeah,
to
okay.
tie the
I
other
use
one.
my action to tie the rope off, and also looking at the length of things. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to do that this turn. Actually,
You can
after
move.
tying the rope on, I kind of want to wade the anchor a little further out into the shallows to give a bit more.
Yeah, it would make you take
Length.
another action for
Yeah,
that.
okay, that's my
yep.
next. I mean, I'm not doing much anyway, so
Okay,
it'll keep me busy.
and you're in. Could you make a death saving throw for me, please?
Probably not, but I'm gonna try.
Here comes a critical fail.
Death saving throw.
Oh.
Failed.
You fail another death saving throw.
Wow, that actually is a 0.
Yeah, you
No,
rolled a
that's
0.
aha, haha. No,
No,
that's
it's
my
a 4.
bonus.
You rolled a 4.
It's a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Baldry.
Just keep swimming.
Okay.
75.
You are now. How far are you down?
75.
75. Okay. And the siren does go to bite you again.
There. Oh, living on a
Plus
prayer.
14 hit. Doesn't, does it?
No.
Felicia.
He's not dead.
Oh, dead yet.
Right
I'm
now,
feeling
there's
better.
absolutely nothing Felicia will be
Okay.
able to do.
Are you going to
So
ready
she's
action?
just, she's currently standing on the anchor to give extra weight to it in case it needs to pull the rope back quickly.
The rope's
There
not
was-
attached to it at all anymore. Oh no,
It
it is.
is
The other
one
end of the
end,
rope
yeah.
is attached to the anchor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and she's going, if anything comes up, anything that's not her friends, she's going to attack it.
Okay.
Well
Hello.
clarified.
Alan's gonna keep swimming.
Okay.
Um,
How deep does that
okay.
make you now?
So is it 20 with a dash on the end? So that would be 70.
I think you're 15 feet ahead of me.
I was 50 foot last time.
50.
Yeah, because I was 30.
And
And then Felicia pulled you back, and then you swam in.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
The dash repeats your movement. It doesn't just add 5.
Oh, I don't know. I'm confused.
You were 15 feet ahead of me, so
Okay,
you
That
should
would
be
be
15
90
feet
then.
ahead still, so you'll be 90.
90. Oh,
Right.
yeah,
You're at
right.
90. You're at
Yeah,
75
yeah.
currently.
Cool.
Ghana.
Well, Felicia's on top of the anchor now, so I'm not sure I can pull it in, but I still feel I need to. But now I need to sort of tell her, get off the anchor. We need to push it in to give more.
You can
Lee.
ready the reaction to push it.
Yeah, okay,
further.
I'll do that.
I will allow that. And you're in. Another death saving throw, please. And yes, he's 170 feet under, so Alev will be able to see him on the next turn. You succeed.
Aha!
Still alive.
Ah!
I'm not dead yet. This is this is stupid because I'm gonna die. There's no way you can even get me up in time.
Ha, yeah. Valdry,
Just keep swimming.
just considering that puts you at 105. You can now just see the siren and Anirin, and you can see that the Anirin is unconscious, and the siren is basically trying to eat him.
Cool.
Inspiration for Neuron for teasing
Inspiration-
deaths.
To its face.
Yeah, I'm getting that
siren-
last.
Is about to bite you again. And I'm afraid you are now
Oh
dead.
shoot!
Oh.
I
You
am.
fail your final saving throw, which means you are now dead.
It's all right. I
I'm
witnessed it. I'll draw it
real
nicely.
But something really, really interesting happens. Because the siren basically, you're kind of aware you're dead for a moment. And then your body, it's like she lets go of it. Oh, well, there's kind of two of you. And your body just floats to the surface. And it floats and floats and floats until you reach the surface. And then you're lying on your back on the surface of the water. And then your gemstone glows and flashes. And suddenly you're completely alive again with full hit points and full everything. But the glow that was there on your gemstone before is entirely gone now. Your gemstone is now a very, very dull red color. But you're somehow alive.
Alive!
Still alive.
Do I
Still
wave at them as I
alive.
float past them? Do I
No,
kind
because
of
you're
wave?
unconscious. You're
No?
unconscious and you're essentially still dead until you reach the surface. And there is a dead Anurin on the bottom of the water. The siren is still eating a dead Anurin.
Does the new Anuan have all his stuff?
The new Anurin has all the stuff.
Alev and Valdry see this?
Yes, you
Or
see
does
this
Valdry see
other
it?
version. You see a sort of, it's almost like Anurin splits into two, and there is like a perfect version of Anurin that comes up out of the other one and then floats up past you.
us.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that'll be Valdry's expression as well.
No, I can.
Felicia wants. Should we reel them back in?
You've just all the Felicity and Garner have
Felicia-
seen is a Anurin rise to the surface and wake up.
I've got
So
a readied action, don't I?
You do.
Can I? Do I have to use that for the thing I said I was gonna
Yes.
do, or is a readied action
No,
just
the ready action is you have to do what you said you were going to do.
okay?
So yeah, Felicia will just say, "Oh, it's technically the siren's turn. I'll wait until I can."
Yeah. Oh no, the siren is done. Sorry.
Okay. Felicia will go. Should we pull the others back? How will we call Alev back? Should we start pulling and ask Garner for his option? Because apparently last time she pulled the rope. It went slack.
Garner's just going to shrug. I mean, he abandons his ready action. He's just going to shrug, and he's just on his turn going to be pulling Alev.
Cool. I'll
And he's
help
just going to say
Garner
something like,
whenever.
"Well, he's free He's got out. They must have seen that.
Yeah.
Because as far as we
Uh,
know, we haven't seen anything at the bottom. So as far as we
Yeah.
know, he's just inexplicably got free of the siren and floated up to the surface.
Yeah. So Felicia is going to help Ghana when he does that.
Okay. If you guys didn't have inspiration, I'd give you inspiration for doing what your characters thought, not what you think. See, that's why I wanted to kill you all. I'm not really sadistic. I knew the gemstone would bring you back.
So does this mean now you don't want to kill us?
Well, you'll see.
That's a no. That's a no.
All right, Alev, you have just seen a Nerean float to the surface.
Well, I'm just gonna follow Anira then.
Okay.
She's
You
now
are now 60 feet away from the surface. Right, I'm not going to continue this on for that much longer.
Yeah.
Ghana.
Ghana is going to go full on Popeye the Sailor Man now,
Yeah,
and he is going to take out the last purple mushroom
yeah,
and just go on,
yep.
and then pull as hard as he can,
Okay.
because that was a purple mushroom of strength, if I remember.
The purple mushrooms did something similar to that, yes.
Yeah. He's going full Popeye and just reeling Valdry in at full force. He'll be like a torpedo.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to let you pull Valdry in 20 feet then? Just say it's a little bit
Felicia
more
is
covered.
helping.
Yeah, Felicia had a ready action to help me with this as
Okay,
well.
I'll let you do 35 feet between you then.
Mm.
So what, it was 105, so that's now
Maths.
That's now maths.
Can Valdry attempt to grab Alev as he comes past? Because Alev will have swum past him.
Yes, maybe.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Disadvantage
cool.
because you're not, but you can make a dexterity check to see if you can grab.
It's using
Alev.
inspiration here.
Okay.
Make it the
So
normal
make
check.
it normal.
Oh.
I thought you
You
used
don't.
inspiration.
Yeah, but I said it was a disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just sort of wave as I flail on the way past.
So the
I was like,
LBs have just said, is there a way of getting a new red gemstone? All will be revealed. And Anirin should lead the karaoke standoff with the siren with "Killing Me Softly" with her song.
Yeah.
Oh
That would be
yeah.
appropriate, wouldn't it?
I love that
Inspiration.
song.
Inspiration, the LBs. Anirin, you are floating on your back on the water. You are aware that you have just died and everything that's happened, but you are somehow alive again, full health, on floating on the water.
Okay. I think I'm going to check my personage
Mhm.
for all items.
Yep.
And particularly specific areas to make sure that that wasn't divided in half.
No, that's fine. You're
Is
completely
that all
fine.
still there?
Yeah. You're completely full
Oh.
package.
Full
Goods are
package.
not
Yes,
damaged.
that's exactly what I wanted to hear, and then swim toward the coast. As long as I want to bring all of me
okay.
into the
Yeah.
into the
You can get
Yeah.
to any area you wish, any edge you wish.
right there.
Yeah.
That's good.
Great.
Guys,
You are
did I-
very
did I have
soggy,
that
and so is all of your stuff.
Second song, all of me.
Yep. Yeah. You are also aware that the gemstone around your neck is a bit warm.
It's warm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so as a bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss Garner some bardic inspiration.
Okay, but your loot doesn't sound very good, so you'd have to do it without the loot. Your loot's wet. Very wet.
Is it moist?
Yeah.
More dice is
Siren's
nice
opening
and
song,
not
man,
as
Ether.
hard. Feel
I'm loving
inspired. So says the bard.
Ghana feels
Technically, the
moderately
Siren's opening
inspired.
song was the one I sang, so Man-Eater would have to be second. Valdry. Actually, to be honest, if you guys are just swimming out, I'm just going to say you're
Yeah.
out now. You're
Yeah.
out. You're good. You're
Great.
safe.
Cool.
Everyone is
Ah.
alive.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
will
Get
get,
away
what
from the
happened
water.
there?
Alep's gonna pick up his stuff.
You get. You didn't technically defeat her, but you have technically survived her. So you get
Wow.
5,000.
Well,
no,
survive?
550. So you get 550 XP for that.
Which is
little
100.
thingy, so it's 110
10?
each.
Ah,
Does that
605 now should be.
yes.
Oh, what was that, Brian?
Does that include me? Do I get that
Yeah, you get it too.
too? Oh, good.
I mean, if
'Cause I'm not
anything,
dead
you've had
yet.
a
You
broader
still
experience
had
than
an
everyone else now.
experience.
Had an out of body experience. Go loot my other body.
Valdry is just going to wander over and sort of just tap your shoulder and go, "You are real. I'm sure there's two of you now."
Phyllis will go, how did you defeat that? Sirens are really difficult to defeat.
Ghana's
Right.
going to suggest everyone gets away from the water's edge, and he's going to march off towards the sand area up here
Okay.
before we have any conversation about things.
Should we just get out of the floor?
I used some ancient knowledge that allowed me to defeat the grasp of death, to defeat the siren, and return to you whole.
Would everyone like to make a insight check? Because
Yes.
that's clearly a deception.
Having seen him actually die and then just float up unconscious, can I have advantage on an insight?
Yes. Yes, you can. Oh, persuasion. It's a deception, I'm afraid.
Ah,
There is.
dang it. That was such a good roll, too.
I mean, Ghana's unfading devotion and belief in Anurin carries true. I had a natural one on that.
The ones of you that actually were under the water, so Aleph and Valdry, you have advantage. So Valdry doesn't believe that. Aleph does. So Valdry is the only one that doesn't believe that.
Nonsense. You
Oh, no,
died. I
Felicia
saw you
also doesn't-
die.
Felicia also doesn't believe that.
She is very strong. Well, sirens are very strong. Could you go into more detail?
Right. What I said was I used an ancient form of magic. Or it could have been the crystal around my neck made a new me. I'm not entirely sure that I am me. I may be a clone of me. But the me that is me now is not the me that was me then when I was dying as the me then. The me now is alive and not the me then. Is that
Ghana
clear?
loses a hit point.
I was about to say, is there a confusion check?
Alep's just gonna walk up and sort of poke him in the chest to see if he is real.
He is real, yeah.
Uh,
Can Valdry
oh.
do
But
detect magic
the
on him?
gemstone around his neck is no longer glowing.
By the way, as they were getting out, I did pull the rope back as well.
Okay.
So we do have all
Yeah,
the rope.
we can get the
That's
rope
fine.
sort of sorted back into everyone's thing. Ghana
Inspiration
also.
and urine for being back on form already.
Ghana's going to hand Valdry back his book with a sort of slightly apologetic look, and he's still going to keep actually the paper in his ears because he knows the siren's still down there.
Okay.
And he's going to suggest that maybe we should think about quitting this place before it comes back for another meal.
Felicia will ask, do you need a rest to an urine? Or do you need healing?
To clarify, no.
Cool.
I don't
No,
have
you are completely full
the-
health, peaceful, everything. It's literally like you've just had a long rest.
Nice. Okay. I know there's a way to make my character sheet think I had a long rest, but I don't know how to do that, so I just manually made all of it happen.
I have no idea how to do that either, to be honest.
I do the same.
Yep.
Okay. Let's move. I would suggest we keep going.
Awesome.
I mean, we should depart in a hasty, brave manner.
Valdry's just going to peer into these trees and check there's no spiders.
Okay. Would you like to make a perception check?
When I find the right ready tab on my character sheet. Yes. Here we go. There it is.
Awesome. Natural 20. You notice that this is like someone set up a little camp, but they've not used it in a very long time. And right at the back of the trees, just sort of almost underneath the hammock, is a mound of sand that looks like it might just doesn't look quite right, let's say.
Anyone feel like digging?
Aha! I have a shovel.
Shovel.
And
Fake and
I
urine.
shall walk
Go.
over.
Fake and urine.
Fake and urine.
Felicia's
Doubly
just going
good
to keep.
in urine.
Or a neurin?
A new,
Hey,
the new rin.
The new Rin, yeah.
Felicia's just going to keep an eye on the water in case anything happens.
So is
The
it
rest
about
of the
here?
party sings
Yeah,
same old
Garner's
brand
about
new
to
you.
sing.
I'm loving all these song suggestions, especially Bring Me to Life.
That's a great song. It's one of my favorites.
Hmm
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
learn that one for next time. All right. So,
Okay.
am I on
Dig.
the particular
Yeah.
place? Am I there?
Yeah.
Yes, I shall dig.
Awesome.
Huzzah, dig us.
I hope it's a
Huzzah,
chest and not a
diggeth.
sand ooze.
Where is it gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah. You find a chest.
Aha!
Yeah.
Look, my friends, I have found a bounty.
Yep.
I
What,
shall
a
open.
chocolate bar?
Yes.
You find 18 gold pieces and a wooden token with a wand on it.
Aha! Look at the things we have found. 18 gold pieces divided by 5 minus my finder's fees. I'm kidding. That's a joke, really.
I don't
but-
mind keeping 3 to make maths easy.
How much is it? Is it 4 each, is it? Or 3?
3 each. Plus 3.
Yeah, there's 3.
And do you keep the wand token?
Can I do a
Sleight of hand check?
no? No, no. I was going to say something more like, would it be an investigation or an insight check to see if I can recognize the type of wand or anything that like is the wand giving me information?
It's
The
a very
image.
basic wand. The image itself is just a wand.
Right.
It's just a carved token.
Yes, I'll hang on to this for safekeeping until next time.
Do you still have your pyramid token, by the way?
Yes, I still have that token. And next
Sure.
time we come upon a place, I shall use it.
Should we go back down to put the token in?
We can't at
I
the
think the
minute.
trapdoor closed.
The door closed.
We need a drop symbol.
Snowdrop.
Is
Snowdrop.
Quicksilver still coming with us?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Quicksilver.
Did
Yeah,
Quicksilver
boy.
try to swim?
Quicksilver basically stayed at the edge of the thing, looking a bit like what?
Oops, I need to move the map.
I think Quicksilver's looking a bit hungry now, though.
Alice pulls out a carrot.
Awesome.
Will the
Quicksilver eats
pyramid
it.
token grant an audience with Steve? Steve is currently busy.
I really want to meet Steve now.
I'm so gonna have to put someone in here called Steve now, aren't I?
But make sure it's
The
not a
lusty
barmaid or anything.
barmaid.
A barmaid called Steve. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. As you approach the stairs, a pedestal appears. Let me right below the stairs. There.
Is it this Felicia will
it's the
study
usual
it?
pedestal. Looks the way it normally does. It's
Anybody
offering
want
you
out?
a chance out.
I'm interested to know if Anuin's crystal still works with the pedestal now that it's red, but I also don't want it to go all the way to floor 1.
Right. And Urin is going to walk over to it. He's going to look in somewhat of a puzzled manner. He's going to kind of start to move his crystal over the pedestal, trying to make up his mind before saying, "No, I must stay with you, lads and lady, so that you do not die. See, I have taken this death for you. I laid down my life that you would not be taken by the siren. I embraced the siren willingly so that I could save you all. I will stay with you."
Garner's going to sort of stroke his chin and go, "So our plan from here on out is you're going to kiss everything we meet and we're going to run past it while it eats you." Okay.
I was just going to go, I like this plan. This plan works.
Can it be used as a charging
Yeah.
station? I don't want to put my thingy in there. You don't put your thingy in weird places without checking it.
No.
If you hold it over and I cast detect magic, can I work out what will happen?
You can cast detect magic if you like.
But I kind of want Anurin to hold his uncharged thing close to it to see if I can detect whether it will do anything different uncharged.
I
Wow.
will wiggle my thingy nearby.
Wiggle your thingy near the orifice. Yes.
Near the orifice.
Right. Detect magic just automatically works, doesn't it?
Let me just check. Yes.
Then you detect that it's teleportation. Nothing but
It's
teleportation.
still just teleporting you. It is still the way out.
Right. Yes. I suppose we should go upstairs.
Awesome.
Yeah, I follow.
Oh, I hate
Everyone?
swamps. Ugh.
Just now. Yeah, except that I seem to have missed off Quicksilver. So let me just find Quicksilver's token. Where have I put Quicksilver?
She's probably in a puddle.
That's
That's
terrible.
Quicksilver. That didn't work. Why did that not work?
I don't know.
That worked. There we go. That's Quicksilver. Yes, you are now on a level that looks an awful lot like a swamp. Again, it is open. Unlike the previous levels, there are no rooms, and you can see, well, as far as you can see, there's lots of trees, overgrowth. There's lots of like swampy, watery areas, and it doesn't smell very pleasant, I'm afraid.
Mm.
And as you come off the stairs, it closes behind you, or the wall shuts behind you, and on it is a symbol of a river.
River. 6.
Why do I feel like we missed a token? Probably because we died instead of killing the siren.
Maybe.
This contemplation was meant to be inside my head alone. However, I fear I've spoken.
Yeah.
Alicia looks around, but's currently looking at the wall.
Yeah. Okay. I think that is probably a good place to end today's stream.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
first time ever, you've made it through more than one floor.
I was going to say, we made it up 2 sets of stairs. 2 sets.
And one of you died.
It took us death for us to start moving.
Yep.
Die.
Right. Just to explain the whole gemstone thing a little bit, there will be occasionally opportunities for recharged gemstones, let's say, but we are going to allow the viewers a chance to also essentially recharge the gemstones. So there will be, from the next pyramid stream, a little meter on the screen that you will fill up with bits, and when it reaches the top, you will be able to decide to add another life, essentially, to the gemstone, to the player of whichever gemstone of the player that you choose. That's probably the best way to phrase it. You'll be able to choose which player to charge their gemstone. So if there's a character that you really, really love and you don't want them to die, and they don't happen to have any charges on their gemstone anymore, fill up the bit meter and give them a charge.
Yeah, putting the
Putting the
characters'
players'
lives,
in the
not the
chat's hands.
players.
Yeah, putting the characters' lives in the chat's hands.
Be kind to books.
Cool.
Brilliant.
That's probably it for this week.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me kill you, Brian.
No. Thank you. It's been 20 years since I died in a role-playing game on this format.
Awesome. I hope that was
I
a
mean,
good way to go.
It's been 20 years since I played, so, it's fair.
Awesome. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed that stream. I know that was a bit different to normal. Yeah,
Thanks for singing. It was cool.
it's all right. I'm not doing
Yes.
it again in a hurry, but I've done it now, so yeah. But yeah, and we will be back on Monday with our mini adventures to have more of Florian and Tariel arguing over Florian kissing things he shouldn't. And I really, really did plan this before Florian kissed the spiders. And yeah, and then we are back on Wednesday next week. We are going to be trying a new tabletop RPG game mechanic. And David will be DMing. And we are going to have our first guest. But that's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, that will be next Wednesday. But all right.
Cool.
Thank you everyone
Be
for
awesome.
watching. And we'll see you on Monday. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.